Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got no time for that limelight. I'm from California, man, I guess we'll start with that. Banged out starter caps, glued to the cul-de-sac, looking like an artifact, trying to get their money back. Yellow jackets coming, mama about to have a heart attack. Southeast San Diego, we was at the heart of that. You moved about the hood, my nigga, you ain't want no part of that. Move to work and let the money drip the laundry mat. I pray to God the homie get his little daughter back. So many problems and it's not even a part of rap. So many suckers and they hating and they copycat. And life is bigger than these bitches that you hollered at. And if you bleed it out, I better get $3 back. And all I'm giving is the facts. Pay attention to the stats and never making mention of the jacks. Gotta keep the money stacked, work your way through the traps. Money motivated to the max. Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my.
What up? What up? What up? Yeah, man, we back. They ain't want us to come back, but we motherfucking back, man. Welcome to the remix with Cali Dre, man. Cali Dre is in the motherfucking building, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy, man. I just couldn't wait, man. Like I got some shit on my chest tonight, man. I couldn't wait to get off, bro, because it's been a lot of goofy going on, man, in the industry. You know what I'm saying? With these content creators, man, it's been a bunch of little bullshit ass plays being ran. And I'm here to bring it all to you motherfuckers, right? You motherfuckers ain't even catch the play. That's how I know. I started to break the play down to y'all last night with how Charleston White and Whack 100, you know what I'm saying, been skirmishing, but they sitting at the same motherfucking table. Oh no, I thought the story was over right there. But nah. That ain't even the half of it, bruh. That ain't even the motherfucking half of it, bruh. So I'm not even gonna waste no time tonight, man. I got a pretty dope show for y'all, man. Talk a little bit of news, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into a little bit of politics, but then I'm gonna get into that main thing, man. I got a couple entertainment stories. It was an update as well on the David situation, man. So I want to cover that. So yeah, man. Without further ado, man, we ain't finna waste no motherfucking time, man. We finna get right to it because that's the only motherfucker way I know how to do it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So hey, subscribe to the channel, man. YouTube, Twitch. I'm actually streaming on Kick now instead of Instagram. So if you're on Kick watching this, man, hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with the channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow, continue to support the show, man. Because listen, I'm gonna give y'all some good information, and hopefully y'all know what the fuck to do with it, man. You know what I mean? So without further ado, man, hey, we're gonna talk a little politics. So how I like to do it, man, when I do my politics, you know what I'm saying? I'll let OG do his 1-2 so we can start the show off with a good mood. We speaking truth to power in this motherfucker, man. That's what I'm all about, and that's what I do, man. So OG is a big representation of that for me. And you know what I'm saying? Ever since all this bullshit been going on with ICE, I've been running this video, and I told myself I'm gonna continue to run this video until we get some change around this motherfucker, man. So without further ado, man, let me bring OG up to the stage and let him do his 1-2. And then we're going to kick this shit off the right way, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this the remix with Cali Dre. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Listen, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe all day. Let's get it, man.
Bunch of bitches.
Right here.
You heard it from me.
White supremacists.
That's right.
People.
I hope you can see through those thick-ass glasses that you fucked up. You stand there and sanction this bullshit, and they kill a woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations. They're fucking up this community. You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city. A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch. And I'm telling you to your face. And if you don't like it, fuck you.
Hey, listen, that's my favorite part of that whole shit right there, man. OG speaking truth to power, man, because that's how we like to do it over here on the remix with Cali Dre, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into this show, man, because I don't want to waste no motherfucking time. I got a bunch of shit I want to talk about, man. And yeah, that's why I pulled up, man. So how we want to do this? I'm gonna get into a little bit of politics first, man. We're gonna get this politics out the way, man, because I got a couple of things I want to update on the political front. It's been a bunch of stuff going on, man. So I just want to get some updates on kind of the current state of the country, really, man, and where the fuck we at and where the fuck we going and why we doing all the goofy ass shit that we doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just trying. That's why I wake up. I'm just trying to figure that shit out. I'm looking at the news and shit like, why are we doing this dumb ass shit? Like, why are we doing this stupid ass shit, bro? So the first part of this, man. So the Pentagon is sending 5,000 troops to the Middle East, man. So I want to break that down a little bit and let's take a look at what that's all about, because this is basically a full-on war. Once we start putting boots on the ground, we are at war. And so I think that's being very much underplayed by the media. And so I want to dive deeper into that a little bit. Oh my shit, man. Hey, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button. Post something up, roll something up. Fall back with your boy, man, and let's get this knowledge going for this segment of the show, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Let's check this out, man.
The Pentagon plans to send up to 5,000 more sailors and Marines to the Middle East. This news comes as the president says things are running ahead of schedule in the nation's war with Iran. Meanwhile, security for the Oscars is being beefed up as a result of potential security threats linked to the conflict. CBS News' Willie James Inman has more.
Heading into the weekend, President Trump said the war with Iran is running ahead of schedule.
So the situation in Iran is going very well. A lot of big hits today, a lot of big wins today.
This comes as the president says the Navy will soon escort tankers through the Strait of Hormuz, a critical waterway through which a fifth of the world's oil flows. He later added many countries would help secure the waterway in coordination with the U.S. The U.S. military on Friday bombed Iran's Karg Island, striking a blow to the country's vital oil network. President Trump shared footage of the attack on social media. The island, which is located in the Persian Gulf, serves as Iran's main oil export terminal. Uncertainty in the Middle East has led to higher gas prices in the U.S., prompting a mixture of reactions.
I think they're quite expensive.
Nah, it ain't no mixture of motherfucking reactions, bruh. Get these motherfucking gas prices down, bruh. It ain't no mixture of reactions. Gas for fucking $22 a gallon out this bitch in California, bruh. Like, I can go buy a motherfucking half a zip. How much a gallon of gas costs in this bitch? So get the motherfucking gas prices down, bro. This ain't no mixed feelings. Don't even be lying to the motherfucking people like that. It's mixed feelings about the gas prices. Nah, motherfucker, it ain't no mixed feelings. Get this shit under control.
Of reactions.
I think they're quite expensive right now, especially for $4.30, 87.
$4.30. I wish it was $4.30 off this motherfucker, bro. That's how you know it's bad. When you wishing gas was $4.30. I wish gas was $4.30 out this motherfucker, bro. I ain't seen $4.30 in 4 months. Come on with this shit, man.
Higher gas prices in the U.S., prompting a mixture of reactions.
That's bullshit.
I think they're quite expensive right now, especially for $4.30, 87. That's a lot.
It's fair market value. And so what's fair is what capitalism determines at that given time. And
that's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit right there. And I'm going to tell you why. Fair market value, everything is fair market value. But when someone manipulates the market by starting a goddamn war that's benefiting all their oil-rich friends and Russia, by the way, that's not fair market. That's a manipulation of the market. Try again, motherfucker.
that's what the price is now. It's fair when it's low. It's fair when it's high. There's a reason for it.
CBS News has learned the Pentagon is sending up to 5,000 sailors and Marines to the Middle East as the president projects confidence.
We are in a position of dominance that nobody's ever seen before.
In Baghdad overnight, smoke was seen rising from the U.S. Embassy compound after a missile hit a helipad. The embassy has been repeatedly targeted by Iran.
Yeah, just listen to what that reporter just said and contrast that with what you just heard Donald Trump say. We're winning the war on all fronts, but yet our embassy is getting bombed repeatedly. That's why I be trying to tell y'all to spin, you know what I'm saying, the narrative, what they saying and what's really going on the ground. A lot of time that shit don't be matching up, bruh. Federal judge blocks RFK Jr.'s vaccine cuts. I wanted to take a look at this real quick, and I got some commentary on this shit. Let's show.
Breaking news, a federal judge in Boston has blocked
Hit that like
Secretary
button.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. from cutting back the U.S. childhood vaccine schedule. The ruling stops planned cuts for the flu and meningitis shots after the judge found Kennedy likely broke federal law by replacing a key advisory panel with anti-vaccine members. The legal fight originally challenged Kennedy's move to stop recommending COVID shots for children and pregnant women. Comes as new market data.
Yeah, let's just stop it right there. I'm gonna spin that back for the people in the cheap seats, man.
Stop recommending COVID shots for children and pregnant women.
Okay, I'm gonna spin that back one more time because it's the remix with Callie Dre. This is what the fuck I do, man.
The legal fight originally challenged Kennedy's move to stop recommending COVID shots for children and pregnant women.
I'm gonna stop it right the fuck there, bro. God damn it, bro. I'm about to flip this motherfucking table. I told y'all that's a bunch of shit that happened today that pissed me the fuck off, bro. And we're gonna talk about it tonight. And this is one of them. You have the administration that allowed COVID to come in here and kick the shit out of all of us. And now they're recommending that COVID shots be scaled back for children and pregnant women. So again, only thing I can do, man, is bring this shit to y'all information into y'all mental, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to absorb it. Y'all got to share it. Y'all got to, you know what I'm saying? Do what y'all got to do to get the word out. But if y'all think this is making America great again, I mean, let me know in the comments because I sure as hell don't. You know what I'm saying? Also real shit. Trump fumbled the COVID response. He downplayed COVID. He shitted on the vaccines at the time until his ass got sick, and then they helicoptered his ass to a motherfucking hospital so he could get shot up with the vaccine while still downplaying the shit and telling people to inject bleach into their goddamn arm and take ivermectin or whatever the fuck that shit was called, bro. Like, y'all got to see the play. They think y'all stupid, and I'm not stupid, and that's why I bring y'all this shit. And hopefully we can all get smarter together. But this is some bullshit. Smash. Man.
Comes as new market data shows the U.S. vaccine industry reached
what more can I fucking
$4 billion
say,
last year, accounting for half of the entire global market. President Trump is delaying his March 31st trip to China by at least a month, telling reporters he plans to remain in Washington as the war with Iran escalates. China is weighing in on the war, calling it a conflict that, quote, should never have happened.
Yeah. Okay. That's full of shit because they are actually in bed with Iran. So again, I'm just trying to point that spin out for y'all, man. Y'all could take it how y'all want to take it, you know what I'm saying, or don't take it. But I'm going to put it out there because I see the hypocrisy and the bullshit of what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Here, let me give you another example.
Gas prices are climbing as the war with Iran continues, pushing California's average price per gallon to the highest in the nation.
Now some lawmakers are calling for California to suspend its gas tax to give residents relief at the pump, but not everyone is on board. KTLA's Rachel Medetoff live in Sherman Oaks with details. Rachel.
Hit that like button for your boy.
Micah Share, yeah, the idea is to help people who have been struggling every time they have to fill up their tank. But one expert who we've been speaking with says it's not such a good idea. He says there are ways to lower gas prices, but the state just doesn't seem to be using them.
I'm calling on Sacramento to temporarily suspend California's gas tax, which is the highest in the nation.
Gubernatorial candidates, Democrat and Republican alike, toying with the idea of lifting California's 88-cent gas tax, as some surmise prices could eventually reach $7 a gallon. Former Fox News
a gallon. Prices could reach $7 a gallon. They're already $8 a gallon at a couple of gas stations in this motherfucking state, bro. So hurry up with that motherfucking suspension of the gas tax, bro. I guess is the whole
commentator Steve
shit.
Hilton seems to agree with his Democratic challenger, putting much of the blame on Governor Newsom. He writes in part on X, suspend the gas tax so at least we can offer some relief to working class Californians.
And listen, this is a political trick that both sides play. The gas tax shit, from what I understand in my research and the whole shit, doesn't do a whole lot to put more money back into your bank account. You know, so, but again, whatever you can do, every little bit helps, I guess. But this shit ain't the solution. How about get us the fuck out of Iran? How about that?
Gas prices in California are about $1.50 higher than the rest of the country, in part because of environmental fees and a cleaner burning gas. Gas prices around SoCal are surging to some of the highest levels since 2023. LA County is averaging $5.56 per gallon, with some areas rising more than 50 cents since February.
But I just think it's insane that it's this high. They have to do something because it's just not right.
Governor Newsom says the sticker shock is, quote, an act of the Trump administration and feels as though removing the gas tax will only make oil companies more profitable.
The governor and the Energy Commission have to get some guts.
Jamie Court, the president of Consumer Watchdog, advocates to keep the gas tax because it funds California roads. Yes, crude oil.
Okay, so the gas tax that the conservative, I guess, guy that's running for Congress or running for, I think he's running for governor. He wants to get rid of the gas tax, but that gas tax funds our roads. So you see the game and you see the plays, man. I'm just going to point them out to y'all. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Process this shit how you will.
Oil is going up because of the conflict in Iran, but that's not the whole story. California oil refineries have shut down prematurely, and the state isn't using its power to prevent price gouging.
They have to put these rules on the table to make sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. We just saw a fucking gas station downtown Los Angeles, $8.50-something a gallon. So hell no, they ain't doing shit about price gouging. That's the fucking problem, bruh.
Sure, the companies are resupplying when their refineries go down, and that if they are making too much money on profits, that we take it back in the form of a penalty.
An analyst with the Gas Buddy app said today that until there is meaningful flow and movement of oil through the Strait of Hormuz, we're going to continue to see gas prices, fuel prices rising here in the West and around the country.
Yeah. And then there's that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I just bring this shit to y'all. I know how I look at it. You know what I mean? But I don't always want to be the dominant voice in this shit. I want to hear from y'all too, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this shit, man. Because to me, listen, this was completely preventable. You know what I'm saying? Completely fucking preventable. But, you know, we got to take some action, man. Here, I want to check this out real quick.
When Trump's Energy Secretary Chris Wright tweeted out that the U.S. Navy was escorting ships through the Strait of Hormuz, when in fact we weren't, did he think they were? Did somebody tell him that we were? Did he have a good reason to believe it? When he did that, that wasn't even the start of how well the Trump administration is handling this teensy little problem Trump reportedly thought would be no big deal when he decided to launch an unprovoked war on Iran. Trump reportedly told his advisors that he did not believe Iran would close the Strait of Hormuz if he attacked Iran. Of course, Iran did. Then Trump's defense secretary said the Strait of Hormuz was open for transit, except for the small matter of the Iranians attacking ships that tried to pass through it. Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln. Then Trump told Fox News that ship captains should, quote, show some guts and just sail through the strait because they had nothing to fear because Iran was defeated and wouldn't attack any more ships in the Strait of Hormuz. And then Iran attacked more ships in the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this shit is just laughable at this point, bro. It's like a fucking circus at this point, right? I hope y'all see the clown show every time this administration puts their goofy ass faces on camera, right? They're telling you there is no rain, but yet you walk outside and your ass is getting wet.
And then Trump said that the U.S. Navy would be happy soon, very soon, to start escorting ships through the Strait of Hormuz. And then the Navy was like, no, my lord, no, we cannot do that. The memorable phrase there was that it would be a, quote, kill box for the United States Navy if they even tried to do that.
Yeah. So the United States Navy is saying, nah, bruh. We not even going through the Strait to Hormuz. But yet, Trump is insisting that oil companies man up in some way, shape, or form and try to get through there on their own. I hope y'all can see the play, man. Like, I hope I'm doing a good job of delivering the play to you so that you can see it. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people in this country that's misguided and very much undecided about what's really going on, man.
Then, in advance of a presidential press conference today, Trump administration sources apparently told reporters that very soon, the U.S. government would be announcing a coalition of allies who would be working together to escort ships through the Strait of Hormuz. We were about to announce who our allies were going to be in this joint collective effort. And everybody printed it like that meant it was going to happen.
Yeah, I'll put that link in the chat as well, man. Anybody want to come jump up on this politics segment, chop it up about what's going on in the state of the country? The link is in the chat, man. Hit that like button for your boy as well.
When will you learn? Watch what they do, not what they say. Because then the president held that presidential press conference and he announced, quote, "We don't need anybody to help us in the Strait of Hormuz. We don't need anybody. We can do it ourselves." Then he said that he'd be announcing very soon who, nevertheless, was going to be helping us in the Strait of Hormuz. Then he berated and insulted our allies for not doing anything to help us in the Strait of Hormuz. And then reporters all over the world started checking with their own governments. And indeed, whatever he thought he was announcing about other countries coming to help us in the Strait of Hormuz, nobody is coming to help.
Yeah, I'm going to pause it right here, man. I want y'all to take a look at this visual right here. You know what I'm saying? You got the Wall Street Journal, The Guardian, Politico, Reuters, Wall Street Journal again. Spain rules out participating in military operations in the Strait of Hormuz. Australia won't send any naval ships to the Strait of Hormuz. Germany to Trump. We won't help you reopen the Strait of Hormuz. European countries reject Trump's call for help to open the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. allies rebuff Trump's demand for help opening the Strait of Hormuz. You guys see a pattern here? Our allies ain't fucking with us, man. They're not fucking with Israel and they're not fucking with the United States in this operation. Gotta ask yourself why, man.
And in fact, he can't do it alone. And so, what do we got?
What do we got?
I mean, maybe look at a ballroom?
Yeah.
Russia's doing really well out of all this as the skyrocketing price of oil fills up the Kremlin's coffers and makes...
Yeah, I want y'all to pay close attention to this. I'm going to spin this back because I really want this to be heard right here. This whole tough on Iran, we're dropping bombs on the Middle East. You know what that's actually doing? It's actually helping Russia. And Rachel's going to illustrate this right about now.
Russia's doing really well out of all this as the skyrocketing price of oil fills up the Kremlin's coffers and makes them solvent again after all these years of dictatorship and corruption and going on 5 years of their disastrous war in Ukraine. Russia now is not just getting rich off of Trump's war in Iran. Russia is outright helping Iran kill U.S. troops and target U.S. facilities in the Middle East. Trump's U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, Mike Waltz, says Russia has a wartime, quote, strategic partnership with Iran. Iranian officials have publicly confirmed that they have Russia's, quote, military cooperation. We reported last week here on this show that Trump had responded to that by really making Russia pay. Oh, I'm sorry. No, by relaxing U.S. sanctions on Russia. Since then, he's done so again. He has further relieved Russia of the burden of U.S. sanctions.
Yeah. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that fucking is, Rachel. Could it be some of the things that were in that old pesky Mueller report? I mean, could it be the 2-hour meeting that Donald Trump had with Putin with no American officials anywhere in sight? Could it be the fact that Donald Trump was Epstein's best friend for 10 years and Epstein was Putin's money man? Oh, and Israel does pop up in the Epstein files as well. I hope y'all can see the play, man. Hit that like button.
While Russia is helping kill American troops. But it doesn't stop there. David Korn at Mother Jones Magazine reports that Trump's DOJ has also, very quietly, just chosen this auspicious time while we're at war with Iran. They've just chosen now to ask the courts to withdraw a guilty plea and reverse a prison sentence that was given to a guy who the FBI said is linked to Russian intelligence. The guy has been in jail because he pled guilty to lying to the FBI, specifically to bringing the FBI fake stories about President Biden supposedly taking bribes. The FBI concluded not only that those stories were false, but that this guy deliberately lied in bringing that stuff to the FBI and that he was linked to Russian intelligence at the time he was doing this. Now, Trump's Justice Department is trying to get the guy sprung and get his guilty plea reversed. The court filing in this guy's case has been signed by Todd Blanche, Trump's handpicked #2 official at the Justice Department, trying to help Russia and reportedly Russian intelligence, while Russia is using Russian intelligence to help Iran kill American troops and target American facilities in the Middle East.
Hold on, let me spin that back for the people in the cheap seats, man. I mean, I'm here to make this shit make sense. I'm here to make the math. You know what I'm saying?
To help Russia and Trump's handpicked #2 official at the Justice Department, trying to help Russia and reportedly Russian intelligence, while Russia is using Russian intelligence to help Iran kill American troops and target American facilities in the Middle East. And, you know, maybe our president just can't stop himself from acting to help Russia, even when Russia is acting to kill Americans. Maybe he just can't stop himself. It just feels so good, he can't stop. But doesn't it seem like in the middle of this war, he should be able to stop himself from at least helping Iran?
Skull Gang Toy in the building, man. What's good with you, man? You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, man? Hey, listen. I know you see the play. You know what I'm saying? I know you see the play. You know what I mean? Yeah, most definitely an echo chamber to the fullest extent. Oh no, y'all ain't heard shit yet, bro. Here, let me clip this. Hey, that link is in the chat as well. Anybody want to come chop it up on this politics? That link
From
is in the
helping
chat.
the Iranian regime, which he has just declared war on?
Stay right there, Skull Gang Toy. I got something for you as well, man.
Quietly, amid
Stay
this
right there.
inexplicable war on Iran, Trump's Justice Department has also just moved to drop the largest Iranian sanctions case ever in history. This is a case involving a bank called Hawk Bank. They're being prosecuted for, again, the largest ever known violation of sanctions on the Iranian regime, for illegally sending tens of billions of dollars to Iran. That's what the prosecution is about. And in the
Skull Gang Toy in the building. What's good?
Kelly, I was telling you that it sounds like she's echoing, like you might have another tab open and playing the same thing. I don't know, but it sounds like she echoing when you play the video.
Is that right? Okay, here.
I didn't mean to put echo chamber. It just automatically.
Nah, don't even trip. Here, I did have another one open. That might be it too. Oh shit! But yeah, here, let me see if it's still echoing. Hold
the
on.
middle of Trump waging war on Iran, bombing Iran supposedly because he's so opposed to the Iranian regime.
Is that better? Or it's still echoing?
Simultaneously,
I don't know. It just sounds like she. I don't know.
Iranian sanctions case.
That's cool. Shit, I'd rather hear from you anyway. What's good, man? Give me some good information.
I don't know. I just feel like this. I feel like Iran doing exactly what Iran is supposed to be doing. And Trump fucking grasping for straws now because they ain't as weak as he thought they was. Like they was just gonna go over there and obliterate some shit like he been saying. They totally annihilating them. They ain't annihilating shit. I just got to talking about this. They ain't annihilating shit. They getting annihilated. And they saying not Benjamin not how you say his name? Not in who? What's his name?
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
Yeah.
They saying that he ain't even alive no more, but they Israel won't confirm that he done passed away.
I heard that. One of my young homies was telling me about that, man. He sent me a bunch of information on it. But none of the major outlets are really reporting on that. That's very interesting.
None of our major outlets are reporting on it.
Okay.
China, like other countries are reporting on it. It's other countries reporting that they ain't had no confirmation of him being alive. All they seen was a video, an AI video of him at some coffee shop, drinking coffee. But in the video, he had 6 fingers. It was an AI video. And then they even went so far back to say that they AI'd him from 2024 when he actually did go to that damn coffee shop. So it's like, if he alive, why y'all doing the AI tricks to prove that he alive? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They Israel bombed his house. So they saying he ain't alive no more. And ain't nobody heard from his ass.
You know what's interesting, man? I just saw. Oh, actually, it says Iran launches heavy wave of missile strikes. Here, I want to let me check this video out. Let me see if it played better. Hold on. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. We got Skull Gang Toy in the building.
Thank you for joining us.
Hit that like button.
Tonight, fears about economic fallout from Iran are mounting. The energy secretary is saying relief from high gas prices could take weeks. This weekend, the Pentagon identifying all 6 service members killed when their refueling jet crashed after a mid-air collision. 13 Americans have died since the war started just 15 days ago. Tonight, Israel says it still
Where
has
the black people at?
targets in Iran to hit. CBS's Charlie Davida is in Tel Aviv and has the very latest for us tonight. Charlie.
Good evening, Jerika. With week 3 of the war underway, certainly no evidence here that Iran is running low on firepower, launching one of the heaviest waves of missile strikes in a 24-hour period since fighting began. In the early hours, air raid sirens rang out across Tel Aviv, a familiar sound, but with a frequency and intensity we haven't seen for days, with multiple waves aimed across Israel. Some getting through one of the most advanced air defenses in the world.
Yeah, so Israel was hit for sure.
2 weeks of relentless airstrikes, Iran has withstood the might of U.S. and Israeli firepower. Speaking on Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan, Iran's foreign minister dismissed President Trump's statement that Iran wants a ceasefire deal.
No, we never asked for a ceasefire, and we have never asked even for negotiation. We are ready to defend ourselves as long as it takes.
The front line of that fight right now, the Strait of Hormuz, a strategic but narrow waterway off the coast of Iran through which 20% of the world's oil and gas is shipped. The presence of 2 U.S. aircraft carriers, a dozen or more destroyers, and hundreds of combat aircraft have failed to break Iran's chokehold on that key transit route. Even after punishing U.S. airstrikes on military assets on Kharg Island, an economic lifeline that manages roughly 90% of Iran's crude exports. And now, the deployment of thousands more U.S. troops, including roughly 2,200 Marines, specifically trained and equipped for the kind of fighting on sea and land that can't be done from 30,000 feet. At the strait's narrowest point, shipping lanes in either direction are barely 2 miles wide. Jerika, that makes it easier for Iran to lay mines and to target slow-moving cargo ships with missiles and drones hidden on the shore, complicating any plans for U.S. Navy escort.
Yeah, what you think about that?
And that's why Trump is asking for help, because they have that strip of Hamas. I think what they were saying is that Iran doesn't necessarily own that strip, but because it's right there in front of the border of Iran, that's
They
why
running shit over there. Yeah, they running shit over there.
They running that shit over there, and they like, all right, if y'all bring y'all ass over here, we got some hot shit for y'all ass. And I think I don't know if it was an American ship or some ship tried to test that shit. and got the shit blew out of their ass. So Iran is not playing. They been telling them like, leave us alone. We chilling. We ain't got no fucking nuclear weapons, and that's another thing. You've been doing all this shit, and now the countries that borders Iran is like, man, y'all doing this shit. Like, all right, y'all got this shit going on, and it's fucking up what we got going on. Cause now our oil prices and shit like that is being fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, y'all need to figure this shit. I feel like Trump is just fucking up and making us a singled out country. Like NATO don't even want to fuck with us right now. You
Isolationist.
know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. He isolating us. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like
That's a
he
great
putting us in a fucked up
observation.
position where we don't have no allies when shit start popping off. You know what I mean? Because this shit right here was uncalled for. You know?
Yeah, as you can see, Russia and China, and they're helping Iran. You know what I mean? From what I understand, some of our allies and Middle East allies are cutting backroom deals with Iran. So they must know some shit that we don't know about what Iran is capable of doing as far as just sustaining this, we bombing this shit out of everybody type of campaign. You know what I'm saying? Because it is some backroom deals being cut. And as we just saw on all those news reports, our allies ain't fucking with us on trying to get through that Strait to Hormuz.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? But yeah. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question, right? So how long do you think Iran can actually keep this fight up?
Like, to be honest, Benjamin Netanyahu, how you say his name again? Netanyahu. He been saying that they got weapons, like nuclear weapons, since like the last report, the earliest report I seen was like 1995, right? So if since 1995, this man has been saying, you know, we got to get them. They building weapons. They building weapons. You know, I feel like Iran has been strategically like, we ain't building nuclear weapons, but we stacking these bombs over your ass,
Yeah,
and
most definitely.
we know we got strategies on
Most
how the
definitely.
fuck we gonna beat y'all ass if y'all come over here fucking with us. Like, do you know they painted black planes on a strip to make them look like fighter jets, and then our dumbasses went over there dropping bombs over some fucking paint on the ground? Do you know that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, let me tell you this, right?
They painted the ground black like fighter jets. So when we went over there with the drones, through the drone camera, it would look like an actual fighter jet.
Yeah,
So we
that's
bombed that
statecraft.
shit, and it's costing us $1 billion a fucking day for us to
Yeah,
go over there and drop bombs over fucking strips of paint. When they
yeah,
telling us they can't afford to give motherfuckers Medicaid, food stamps, housing, you know what I mean, insurance, shit like that. My motherfucking insurance is going up next month $100. My car
is it?
insurance. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
But y'all
no,
got $1
that,
billion a day to drop bombs over bullshit. You know, that's crazy. That's
yeah,
how I feel about the shit, man. That shit be pissing me off. That's why I really, Kelly Dre, like, honest to God, I really had to take a step back from just looking at that shit, because I look at it and get pissed off. Today, I looked at this shit, and you see, I am fucking mad and emotional about all the shit that I seen. Because it's like, the shit that we going through over here is very unnecessary. It's very unnecessary when we got money to do bullshit. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
All
that's
his
real.
friends are billionaires now, just because he's a fucking dumbass in office. But he ain't really a dumbass, because his plan for him and his people is working. We suffering. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, that's real. That's real. Hey, Kingsley, salute, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Listen, we just chopping this politics tonight. You know what I'm saying, for this segment. I got some other stuff lined up for later on, but man, we got Skull Gang Toy in the building, man. We gonna talk politics long as Skull Gang Toy in the building, man. So but yeah, listen, this is what I was gonna say, right? The drones that Iran is using are cheap ass drones, but like you said,
Oh
we're
yeah.
spending a hella money bombing those drones. We bombing paint on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So it's a strategic. It's similar to Vietnam, right? My grandfather fought in Vietnam, and he used to talk to me a little bit about it. There's a lot of shit he wouldn't tell me, but one of the things he did tell me was that as a smaller country, like they was able to hide in the jungles, hide in the weeds, and create all kind of distractions and shit. And we spent a bunch of money chasing all that shit, chasing the smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? And they was firebombing their ass on the backside. You know what I mean? And so
let me tell you another thing you said is that Iran is using old ass shit, and that's what made me think since the 90s they have been like just stacking their weaponry. And so I seen a report where they said a lot of the shit that they using are old school type bombs and missiles. So that means they ain't even really got to the real shit. In America and Israel is surprised that they was even able to drop that shit that they dropped over Benjamin Netanyahu's. Did I say his name right?
Yep, you said it right. That's good. You got it. You got it.
That's why I be fucking up, because I can never say their names right. But they when they dropped that big ass bombshell over his home, that's when Trump started calling out for help. Hey, can we get a couple of fire jets? Can we get
that's interesting. That's interesting.
People are like, nah, we ain't helping y'all. Now they see that Iran ain't playing. And every time they try to negotiate, they said he done called, Donald Trump done called that man in Israel like 60 some times, and the man won't return his phone calls. And the last time he tried to call him, he said, we don't make negotiations. It's Ramadan over here. We don't make negotiations during Ramadan.
Oh yeah, they shutting everything down during that Ramadan for sure. Yeah, that's a fact.
Real gangster type shit. If you really paying attention, like the way they moving so gangster, you can't do nothing but respect the way they moving. It as an American, because if a motherfucker came over here fucking with us like they did on 9/11, we was ready to attack their ass. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. We was ready to shoot at anything moving.
Everything that the U.S. is trying to do, Iran is kind of putting out bulletins. Like, it was kind of fucking me up, Cali Dre, that they was saying Cali is on the is a target for Iran. And I kept thinking, like, why do they keep the bulletin that they put out? I think I told you this, was they had put it out a week prior. When they first dropped bombs in Iran, they put this bulletin out for Texas, California, New York. It was a couple of states that was on that, hey, y'all need to be on alert list, right? But then all of a sudden, California was trending, and they was like, Iran is saying this, but Iran was on the back end like, hey, we ain't saying this. So then they put out something else like, hey, the U.S. is planning a 9/11 style attack on California, and they planning on blaming us for it. We just letting y'all know it ain't us. We ain't got shit against the American people. Black people and women are cool with us. We ain't got no problem with y'all. It's y'all leadership that we got a problem with. Like, they've been everything that the U.S. media is trying to put out to us. Iran on the back end like, that ain't us.
No, you know what's interesting? Iran's hacker game is A1 from what I understand. And they've been hacking this Epstein shit. They the ones that was putting out a bunch of this Epstein shit.
Yeah. But they hacked a major company though too. But
again, they just did that a couple days ago.
I gotta look into that shit. But they hacked a major company, and they were saying like that was the first hack that they did during this war. And they hacking shit. So that's why I was like, we need to be more aware of that type of shit than them dropping bombs over us for real. They keep telling us like that's not what we own. They over here.
No, it was called Striker.
I think they hacked them.
Striker. It was the name of the I think it was some kind of company they had called Striker. A couple days ago.
Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name of the company. Cali, you know.
Man, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? This the remix with Cali Dre, man. I'm on it, man. You know what I'm saying? But
see,
so look,
I be on the shit, but I just kind of that shit be pissing me off sometimes.
Yeah, nah. What did you say? I wanted to comment on real quick. Basically, man, like I said, it's a smoke and mirrors game, right? I'm just, that's all I see. Like, I see a bunch of smoke and mirrors games, and we just falling right into the trap. We being isolated, just like you said. You know what I mean? It's us and Israel trying to bomb. He done bombed 10 countries, pissing off everybody in the world. You got North Korea shooting off missiles. You got Iran in bed with Russia. You know what I'm saying? The war is
And
actually
then they
helping
cutting off our
Russia.
media. Like
Yeah,
we
come
we
on, man.
can't see what's really happening. Like if you look at CBS, CNN, I don't even really fuck with CNN because CNN just goes like if you learn. I was at the gym one day and you could see CNN and Fox News right like on the TVs in front of
Yeah,
you.
on the split
They be
screen. Yeah,
reporting the same thing, but one of them is Democratic based and one of them is Republican MAGA based. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So you reporting the same thing, but it's just what narrative are they trying to paint? So CBS just got bought by some company that's affiliated with supposed to be MAGA and shit. So it's like
Paramount, I
all
believe.
that shit is being controlled. What we see, fucking even Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, they done just did that shit with TikTok. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
everything that we see has been kind of what do you call it? Like
control the
yeah,
program.
control basically. It's kind
Yeah,
of control. You really have to outsource outside of our Western media to really find out what's going on for real, because they not telling us shit over here. You know what I mean?
tell me what you think about this reporting right here, Skull Gang Toy. We got Skull Gang Toy in the building, man. Appreciate her rocking with the channel, man. Here, let's check this out. Nah, not Gucci. Hold on, we're gonna get back to Gucci, man, a little later. Oh, this right here. Hit that like button too for your boy, man.
He's a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He's one of the Democrats demanding the Senate vote on the war, calling for public hearings with top Trump officials. Senator, it's really nice of you to take time to be here tonight. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate you, Rachel.
So tell our audience what a war powers resolution is functionally, especially now that Trump is on his own terms unilaterally started this war 18 days ago.
Well, going to war is a really significant act constitutionally. And because it's so significant, years past, they put in a lot of laws and levers to make sure that no president could do what Donald Trump is doing. And so it's what's called a privilege resolution, which we have the right to bring it to the floor. And to me, it's absolutely astounding and absurd that this Senate is not doing its job of providing checks and balances, oversight and accountability to an out-of-control executive who already has made American lives in such crisis, reckless tariffs driving up costs, cutting hundreds of billions of dollars from our healthcare, driving millions of Americans off of healthcare. Americans are seeing a cost crisis like you wouldn't believe. And then what does Donald Trump do after cutting school lunches and cutting veterans benefits? He begins to spend $1 billion a day on his war of choice.
Yeah. You got anything you want to say to that?
I told you it's $1 billion a goddamn day. That don't make no sense. Hold on.
$1 billion a day.
That he said in there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Just keep playing it because I was trying to get out my car.
All right, we get back to it. Let's get it.
And not only those costs, but he's driving up energy and oil costs, and perhaps the most tragic cost of all, 200 Americans injured, 13 Americans dead. And so how could the Senate be doing nothing? We want to force the debate, the discussion, and the hearings.
Oh yeah. The war resolution. That's another thing. Why the fuck ain't they doing nothing? Like, y'all know it's against Congress. Y'all know it's not supposed to be happening. So why haven't y'all went ahead and made that vote to go ahead and stop it?
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Companies like Lockheed Martin are benefiting off of it. You know what I mean? Follow the money. Hold on.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You got to follow the bread. You know what I mean? And I think what it says now, Democratic senators file a wave of war powers resolution. So I guess they trying to get off their ass and put this war powers resolution into motion, man. This the remix with Cali Dre, man. We on some politics right now. We got Skull Gang 2 in the building, man. But yeah, so basically, I hope that we doing a good job of illustrating the play to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Because by the time, but see, the thing is, I feel like they should have been done, came up with the vote and stopped this shit like they did with Venezuela.
Yeah, it did take a little long. It did take a little long.
By the time they finally come up with the vote, all the damage is done. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
damage is already done.
Yeah.
Those
181
relationships
school
are already
children
broken.
already passed away. Most definitely. Most
Those
definitely.
relationships are broken. You know what I mean? You already done isolated us from NATO. So, like, and then he got on the news today saying he knew that NATO wouldn't come to our defense if we needed them. We didn't need them. We needed them when 9/11 happened. This shit that you chose to do for the distraction of the Epstein files
Yeah.
don't have nothing to do with no other country.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And a complete distraction from the Epstein files. And these are choices, people. These are choices. He chose to bomb 10 countries in 1 year, right? You think about that. That's doing anything you can to try to distract from the one thing he can't run away from, which is these Epstein files, man. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me play a little bit more of this.
So when you say these are privileged resolutions, that means that effectively, regardless of what the Republican leadership in the Senate wants, these have to come up. These have to be put to the floor. There has to be, these things have to be contended with. You and Senator Kaine, Senator Murphy, Senator Baldwin, Senator Schiff have all filed these war powers resolutions. Why do multiple of them? Is the idea to take up lots of Senate time? What should we expect in terms of what this does with the other business of the Senate, when this will all unfold? When are they going to have to contend with you guys?
Yeah, look, I've been having just trying to make it clear to my colleagues and to others who will listen to me that we can no longer have a Senate that is acting as if nothing is wrong, that we're not in a constitutional crisis, that Americans aren't struggling with out-of-control costs. We have
Hold on, I want to stop it right there. Because Cory Booker just said something that's very key. We are in a constitutional crisis right now, people. Right? And if you don't know what that is, let me try to illustrate it like this. The court tells Trump to do something. Trump says, fuck off. Hence, we're in a constitutional crisis because we have one branch of government that's not responding to the authority of another branch of government. They're co-equal branches of government. That's how this whole shit is set up, in case y'all didn't know. And so we have crossed that threshold many times over. Trump has basically wiped his ass with a bunch of different court orders that courts have demanded. The Epstein files were supposed to be completely released by now. First Lady Mimi in the building. What's good? Hey, I appreciate you for rocking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. First Lady Mimi, you know this. Epstein files are supposed to be completely released. But yet we still hearing this millions and millions more pages and terabytes that we have not seen. And from what I understand, those connect the dots to what everybody already kind of suspects. The stuff that's been redacted that we not seeing, that's the stuff that's connecting the dots, man. So you want to add to that?
What? If they done killed Benjamin Netanyahu, then who protects Trump from the trouble of the Epstein files now? And could that be a reason why they saying that he ain't unalive?
Here's what my research has led me to understand in this Epstein situation. Yep, they straight procrastinate. You right, First Lady. Procrastinate like a motherfucker. Let me drop this on you, right? Epstein went from being a school teacher to a Wall Street tycoon, right? You got to have a lot of fucking juice to even try to pull that off. You know what I'm saying? So he was connected to many a powerful motherfucker, most of which are still in power in this world today.
Right.
And so it's not just Israel, it's not just Trump. There's a lot of motherfuckers that don't want the rest of these pages to come out. And they, you know what I mean? That's the powerful elite. Like this is a whole class. That 1% that they talk about, it's these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not just one, it's not just two. They everywhere. It's like roaches. They like motherfucking roaches. They everywhere. That's what my reporting leads me to understand about this whole shit. So I'm trying to tell you, if it ain't Israel, it's gonna be somebody else. We have to get a better understanding of who and where with the release of all the rest of that shit. That's how I see the game. You know what I mean?
So the thing is with me though, I feel like Are we ever really gonna get the full, like right now, they supposed to be the answer. Like they had like till January something, or they supposed to have gave an answer why they even gave out the first few files redacted. They still haven't answered to that. They were court ordered to answer why they did that. Pam Bundy been dicking around. You know, we've been seeing her not answer questions that are given to her by the Senate and Congress. You know what I mean? It's like I just feel like, to me, this shit is a stage, bro. Like,
So
y'all motherfuckers is just
let me
playing
break
in
that
our
down.
faces at this point.
Let me break that down, Skull Gang. And it's real simple. Donald
Hey,
Trump
First Lady
control.
Mimi. My bad.
Yeah, go ahead. Donald Trump controls the presidency, the Congress, and the Supreme Court. So enforcement of any goddamn thing is going to be a stretch, right? Individual senators and congressmen can come out, they can make noise, and yada yada. But half the goddamn Supreme Court is flying around with these billionaires too. Let's not forget about that. So it's a very 1% centered type of America right now. And they're going to all do what they can to protect all that shit that they're doing. But here's what I will say. The Epstein files is something that the people of this country on both sides really fucking care about. I completely overlooked that shit. And Skull Gang Toya tell you, and I'm gonna give her all the credit in the world because she been on this Epstein file shit, even when I wasn't on it. But as I dove deeper into it, I realized that it's all connected. All this shit is connected. A lot of these powerful players are connected to Jeffrey Epstein. They were in bed with him somehow, some way, and he had his own fucking island. Think about, and I try to get people to think about it like this. Think about if one of your partners had an island. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be on that motherfucker all day, nigga. You know what I mean? So
think about this though, Callie. Like you said, you wasn't on. Okay, so every loophole that it seemed like, okay, this is the thing. This gonna be the shit. His name is in there, unredacted, thousands of times. This is gonna be the shit. Oh my God, a 13-year-old girl accused him. This is gonna be the shit. No matter what the shit is, these fuckers ain't doing nothing about it. No matter how many times we get in the middle of the fucking street and scream and yell, that's what's frustrating to me. Like, every time there's a fucking loophole to say this is the shit. This is what's gonna stop his corruption of this great country of America. You know what I mean? Like, this is what's gonna stop it.
Yeah.
They keep letting everything slide by, and it's just kind of mind-boggling to me that, damn, like, y'all really letting this happen. And like I said, if I can see it, why the fuck y'all not stopping it? And to me, Don Lemon answered that because they all benefiting in some way. Like, everybody is billionaires right now.
Or they have benefited in the past, and they trying to not show you how much they've been hanging out with Epstein. You know what I'm saying? I think First Lady Mimi, she hitting it right out the park, man. She said too many elite families will be exposed. They scrambling. Oh, and the president can't be prosecuted during war. That's a fact. I don't know if I'm worried about it right, but yeah, they not slick. Yeah, that's real shit. That's real shit. Yeah, I'm baffled too, man. I'm baffled too. So it's a lot of slick shit going on. Let's see what else Cory Booker got to say real quick, man. Tap in with him real quick.
Something different. This war adds not only to the costs, but it also makes us less safe at home and abroad. And so this to me was an obvious lever after talking to a lot of my colleagues about Tim Kaine doing this repeatedly. We all agree that this is the very time that we should be driving Americans' focus. Really what they want us to be debating and what they want us to be discussing are the issues that are directly impacting them, which is the war, obviously driving their costs, taking billions of dollars of taxpayer money, and frankly, focusing on the crises that Americans are having right now, with harder to make ends meet and losing millions, losing their health care, losing their hospitals, losing their health clinics.
What's your reaction to the president today insulting, denigrating, mocking, sort of dragging our allies for not joining some sort of effort that he wants to lead or something that he wants to do in the Strait of Hormuz. He's simultaneously saying, literally, we don't need anybody, and also saying that U.S. allies are terrible and untrustworthy and we don't need them because they should be joining us in the Strait of Hormuz. What's your reaction to the president's remarks on that today?
I think what we're witnessing here is the most monumental strategic stupidity exhibited by any president in our lifetime.
Yeah, I want to stop it right there. Because shit, I couldn't have said it no better myself. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that, Skull Gang Toy? We got Skull Gang Toy in the building tonight.
He sounded like a hurt nigga, you know what I mean? Like he that's what it sounded like. Like, I done did all this for you. Like, you know, what was that? You gonna do this to me? Who said that? Denzel Washington? I'm put cases on all you niggas.
Yeah. Shoot program.
Yeah.
24-hour lockdown, nigga. Yeah.
That's what he gave. Like, oh, y'all gonna do this to me? I'm gonna put cases on all you bitches.
Pelican back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Denzel, man.
Yeah, you a hurt nigga right now, because ain't nobody riding with that shit, you know, and they don't, but rightfully so, though. Rightfully so, they're not supposed to. And Iran is turning their ass up, and instead of him just saying, you know what, we just gonna have to back out of this, Israel. Y'all got this. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you
He ain't gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you
let this bitch crash and burn and let people's kids go out there and fight in a war, and just instead of saying, you know what, we probably just stepped our foot into some shit we shouldn't have. My bad. He won't do that.
Oh, he'll never do that. He'll never do that. But I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. And here's what we have to remember just about the globe and how the map looks and logistics. They're a lot closer to Iran than we are. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes shit, you know what I mean? You gotta deal with what's going on around your neighborhood before you start doing anything else, man. And this is just a lesson in that. I mean, we can't even protect our own goddamn embassies. All of our embassies in the Middle East have been bombed or hit. They retreating, you know what I'm saying? So this shit is real, man. This shit is all the way real. Let me check in with Cory Booker one more time. Let me see what else. What else he talking about?
Outrageous that he is at one time begging people to come help him with the mess that he created, causing the worst oil shock we have seen in our lifetime. Begging people to help, and then when they're not racing to help him after he's already unleashed chaotic tariffs on them, after he's already insulted them before, demeaned and degraded them, didn't go America first, went America alone, and really undermined all of our alliances. Now he's even going further.
I think you hit it right there. I think you hit on that. He's isolating us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then it's fucking it up for our whole fucking economy. You got to think, with gas going up the way it is, the trucking industry, diesel fuel is up to $5
they getting hit.
Gallon.
Yeah, they getting hit hard.
People that own like diesel companies, licensed diesel owners and shit that's driving, they are getting hit hard to try to drive these motherfucking loads across these highways. So it's kind of like economically, everybody is getting fucked over by this administration, and everybody is kind of like MAGA. MAGA, make America great again. It's a picture going viral. It went viral today of a picture of Donald Trump, and it said, I think it said, "We are great again." And the gas price was right up under that bitch, and it was like $6 a gallon. You know what I mean? So it was like,
damn, sound about right to me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all let me know in the comments, man. Is America great right now? Are we becoming more great by the day? Y'all let me know. I mean, maybe I got this whole, maybe me and Skull Gang Toy got this shit fucked up, and Cory Booker and all the Democrats and all the independents and pretty much all our allies. But y'all let me know. Like, we could be wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, shit out of control, man. Hey, Let
Yeah,
me
it's
check.
out of control right
The
now.
president says, I don't need your help, please help me. I don't need your help, please help me. All the while we're seeing this whole world really feeling the shocks of this war. And from regions, as I talk to ambassadors and other leaders from Asia to Europe, they can't believe that we're making these strategic blunders. In the war in Ukraine, we're making Russia stronger, pouring literally millions and millions of dollars into their coffers as they're getting stronger in their fight against Ukraine, as they help Iran target their missiles and their drones. We have crises in Asia and concerns in Asia, like China and then possible intervention in Taiwan. And now we see our Asian allies saying, wait a minute, we're pulling resources away from that region, all for Donald Trump's folly and his going to war, in a war that does not have an endgame, especially not one without American troops, which he won't pull off the table. That is what's crazy about this man right now, is that he's out of control. But what is worse, the strategic blunder after blunder that he's making, or Republicans in the United States Senate who watch him and don't—
Big Skull in the building, man. Hey, Big Skull in the building. What up, champ? You know what I'm saying? What up, champ? We on this politics tonight. Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up, Toy? What you got going?
What up,
What's up?
Hold on. Callie, you didn't hear that nigga on the show tonight when he said, you know, I'm 40. I've been 40 for 2 years.
How the fuck that happened, nigga?
The fuck?
Hey, salute to the hubby Skull, man.
You've been 40 for 2 years, nigga. You 42, nigga.
Nah, nigga. Nah.
That's why nigga.
Hey, salute to Skull, man. Hey, go subscribe to Skull channel, man. Just say no to Skull, man. You dope content over there, man. I appreciate you for rocking, man. We on this politics right now, breaking down all these Trump blunders. You know what I'm saying? Well, I caught that too. I was wondering how that happened too. Yeah, they on your ass tonight, Skull. They on your ass tonight, champ. You know what I'm saying? That link is in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That link is in the motherfucking chat. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I'm 40. He was like, yeah, I'm 40. I've been 40 for 2 years.
Yeah. Listen, let's put that right back up there. Let's put that right back up there. You know what I mean? Yeah, they on your ass tonight, Skull. Yeah. What he said? I've been about 40 for 2 years. Y'all slow. Welcome to the 40 Club, ain't he? Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Give me as many of them as you want, as long as I'm still here breathing, man. That's all that matters, man. Hustling and grinding and getting to it, man. That's all that matters. I know a lot of motherfuckers that didn't make it to this point, man. So hey, salute to everybody that's in this motherfucker. You feel me?
My homeboy said that. He said, one thing about living, you get to see a lot of people don't make it where you make it to. You know what I mean?
That's the realest. That's the real. On the Cosby Show, remember on the Cosby Show, they did that joint. Look to the left, look to the right. Half these motherfuckers ain't gonna be here when you graduate. Nigga. Hey, that's how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit go. But shit, we still on the board, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on in this country for the most part right now at this point. But yeah, man, shit. Actually, while I got you in here, Skull Gator, let me run this to you, man. Let me run this to you, man. What you think about this situation right here? You know what I'm saying? This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Appreciate y'all for you know what I mean, tapping in with your boy. You know what I mean? Hit that like button for me. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. I need all to help me get to the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? Help me reach the motherfucking promised land, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's look at this right here. Let's look at this right here.
To activate sleeper cells outside the country. ABC News is reporting the U.S. just intercepted an encrypted message believed to have originated in Iran that may serve as an operational trigger for sleeper assets. The National News Desk. Jeff Harris joins us. You have been digging into this reported message, Jeff, and also how the U.S. plans to respond. What else are you learning?
So ABC News is reporting that the coded signal was sent after the death of Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei just about 10 days ago on February 28th. The message appearing to hold instructions for, quote, covert operatives or sleeper assets. ABC News reporting Monday, the U.S. has intercepted an encrypted message believed to have originated in Iran that may serve as a possible operational trigger to activate sleeper assets outside the country.
A country like Iran does not have the capability to beat us militarily, so they rely on asymmetric means. So they will look to use cyber attacks. They will look to use proxies like Hezbollah, criminal agents.
The U.S. warning said intelligence had detected a broadcast station repeatedly transmitting a message to multiple countries outside Iran. The alert reading in part, quote, "While the exact contents of these transmissions cannot currently be determined, the sudden appearance of a new station with international rebroadcast characteristics warrants heightened situational awareness."
What you think about that, Skullgate?
Wordplay is a motherfucker. They say they can't confirm. When they say shit like that, run it back again one more time. He said they can't confirm that a news station has been brought up, but it warrants national, like it's given
outside Iran. The alert reading in part, quote, "While the exact contents of these transmissions cannot currently be determined, the sudden appearance of a new station with international rebroadcast characteristics warrants heightened situational awareness."
That's like, this is just another reason why we need to be on their ass. We can't confirm that this is a national threat to us, but this is just might be a reason. That's what they saying. Like, it's not a confirmed threat to, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? When they was talking that California shit, man, listen. When they give a specific location like that, I'm always thinking it's a rope of dope. You know what I mean? Like, they telling you California, that shit really gonna be in New York somewhere or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the same kind of, because that's how they thinking, right? We already uncovered that, Skull Gang Toy. You just told me they were painting airplanes on the ground, and we shooting at airplanes. We shooting at little bitch ass drones that don't cost nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all to make us it's the rope of dope. If you know anything about Muhammad Ali, that's the rope of dope. You know what I'm saying? You start to make the big guy punch himself out, and he ain't got shit left, and you start bombing the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
But see, that's the thing. Like this, they saying activated sleeper cells. Like the cells are already supposed to be here, and that they supposed to be transmitting something to them here, and that's why we need to be on high alert. But it's not a confirmed if they are transmitting shit. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing is never confirmed with this administration. It's like, go ahead. It's like, what'd you say? Shoot first and ask questions later. That's what they doing.
Yeah.
And then they, like First Lady said, all them damn filler words. That's what they do. They put a whole lot of filler words in there to create a fear, like, oh, maybe we need to be on our friend's ass. Maybe we need to, because they doing this. They have active sleeper cells in our, you get what I'm saying? It's like all this shit is like, but none of it is ever confirmed. Just like with California, it was never confirmed that Iran had said that California was on the list. And when we checked back with Iran said, nah, we ain't worried about, we don't even have the missile power to shoot to California. Yeah, that's some bullshit that they making up. So they just
remember when you sent me that? You remember when you sent me that? And then what did I tell you? I said, I'm not worried about the bombs. I'm worried about these motherfucking sleeper cells.
That's why you cannot trust what the media say, or if you do watch the media, you have to be like on point when it comes to those certain words, unconfirmed, not what did she say? Unconfirmed, not confirmed. It might be possibility. What she say?
Cannot
currently be determined.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that type of shit is like red flag words to me.
Some little snitch gave you some information and you just running with it type shit. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to me.
Greg shit. You know what I mean? Like somebody, my trusted source told me. No, that's not what that. Ain't no trusted source told you shit. This is just some shit that you made up to put out to the public, so the public can be kind of on guard and be with the bullshit that you trying to create. The narrative,
create that. You trying to create the fear. It's like a fear mongering. You trying to create the fear. Yeah. Yeah, you
Just
trying to
putting a
create the
whole
fear
lot
so
of
the people will be with you. Yeah.
just putting
Yeah.
a whole lot of bullshit words out there. But if you watch the media, that's what I'm telling you. If you watch the media, be on alert for the bullshit filler words. I like that you said that, First Lady Mimi. Be
Yeah.
on
Let's throw
alert
that
for
back up there.
the filler words that they use to kind of create the fear, because a lot of that shit just be a whole lot of smoke and mirrors. Like it don't mean shit because nothing is confirmed. And once you look into outside news sources, that you will see what really is confirmed versus what Western media is telling us. Western media is our news fucking stations that we watch every night on the 10 o'clock news, 6, 5, 4, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will say this, right? I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this because I remember during 9/11, there was always people saying, why didn't we hear the red flags or hear about? So, I mean, if it's any shred of any potential information, most definitely get it out there to the people. But like you're saying, don't make it a word salad to where motherfuckers like, you know what I mean? If it's a threat, if it's a real threat, when, where, what y'all thinking, how we gonna get through this shit, what we gotta do. But
But
you know, like you said, all this, what First Lady Mimi, all them damn word fillers, all them damn word fillers. Yeah,
But if
man.
you look into 9/11, they did know that shit was gonna happen. But that's a whole nother rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. But they knew that shit was gonna happen. But if you look at the war ratings at that time, you know, we went to war with Iraq after that shit, right? The approval ratings for that war was like 90 something percent. Bush's approval ratings before the bombing of the Twin Towers was on some just a little bit above Donald Trump type shit, because everybody felt like him and his brother had rigged the election by doing that shit in Florida. So everybody was kind of mad at Bush at that time. And then all of a sudden, 9/11 happened, and everybody was so patriotic that we was like, fuck it, we got to ride with Bush on this shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the same type of time they was about to be on if they did some shit in Cali. And since Iran done said we ain't doing that shit in Cali, like you said, it might pop off somewhere else. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. When that story first broke, I was on some. It ain't never this fucking easy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they say, you know what I mean? That shit gonna be in Nebraska or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of just be seeing the game, man. It's just, you know, like you said, we covered it earlier. They painting airplanes on the ground and we shooting at fucking gravel, right? You know what I mean? It's
And
all
guess who's the leader
statecraft.
of
You know what I mean?
Department of War? Pete Hegseth, motherfucking ass, who was a fucking news anchor at first. He the one directing the motherfucking missiles and saying, yeah, that's a good fucking spot to shoot at. When he don't know what the fuck he don't know what the fuck he doing. I think he
Don't
did
none of
one.
them know what the fuck
He
they
did
doing,
one
Toy.
tour and on some shit, but he ain't supposed to be in that seat telling them where to shoot missiles at in the Middle East. He ain't supposed to be doing that. That's why we missing like a motherfucking Trump asking for help from other countries.
Now that I got y'all in here, let me ask y'all this question because I've been a little bit conflicted on this. How do y'all feel about the shooting, the bombing of the girls' school?
I feel like that's another call from our department, our leader of Department of War, Pete Hegseth. I can't say his name either.
Except, yeah, you got it. Because look, now
Hegseth.
I heard they was operating on 10-year-old maps and data and shit. That was one of the the whistleblower reports that came out. They operating on 10-year-old data.
Guess what? When this shit is all said and done, a lot of them motherfuckers is going to jail for war crimes because they ain't even got the approval to do this shit. You know what I mean? And it's a
There's no
lot of
approval. There's no approval.
no, there's no approval to do this. He ain't stood in front of Congress and told them why he doing this or nothing. He just we doing it. And that's what make it even more worse because people are losing their lives. 100 and something girls lost their lives, and they said the age range was like 5. Some school age.
Yeah, it was like 181, 182 girls. Yeah, they were all
Yeah,
school age, grade K through 12.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? People are losing their lives behind what? What
Yeah,
exactly?
yeah, to
Some
make
weapons
Russia
that
richer.
y'all ain't gonna some weapons that y'all ain't gonna find, just like Bush didn't find them
Let me let
motherfuckers.
me let me put this to y'all, right? Let me put this to y'all mental, right? This the remix with Kelly Dre. We on this politics shit tonight, man. We got Skull Gang 2 in the building. Let me put this to y'all mental, right? Ukraine is kicking Russia's ass, right? Because of Joe Biden and what his strategy was. Trump, for many years, we've heard it was in bed with Putin. What does Trump do when he immediately gets in? He blows up the agreement the first time with Iran. The second time he comes in and he bombs Iran. Who does that benefit? That benefits Russia because now they get to sell their gas at an even higher cost because all the Middle East oil is in turmoil right now. But
Let
Russia's
me say
winning.
something.
Any relaxed sanctions on Russia. You see what I'm saying? So it's a play. All these guys and all these guys have relationships with Epstein. What you got? What you got on that?
I'm trying to look up who owns Lockheed Martin because they are the people that
Hey,
make the military bombs and shit. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
Like,
Lockheed. Yeah. Yep. Look, First Lady Mimi said they worse than the YNs at this point. Hey, I gotta agree with that though. I gotta agree with. Listen, that's what the Pac said a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We modern our shit after the government. They the biggest gang in the world. I mean, shit. Uh, I mean,
so
it's
they say Lockheed Martin is not owned by just one person. It's like a whole lot of people have investments in it and firms and shit like that. So that again, the top 1% of the world, they getting rich off of this shit too. Because the more bombs that they have to build, that's the more money that they making.
yeah, war is definitely a profitable business. War profiteering, that's been happening since the beginning of time. To be honest with you, I mean that's. But at this point where we are now, where money is so heavily influenced in the politics, you know what I'm saying? The highest bidder is winning right now. And I mean there's always been a little bit of that in this, but now it's like 90-10. Like, you know what I mean? It used to be about like, 60-40. You know what I mean? That shit's about 90-10 at this point, and which means you as the consumer, you as the average American, lose out on the things that are going to help you succeed. That the business loans, the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the safety nets. You know what I mean? Gas prices is fucking $25 a gallon out here in California. You know what I mean? I want to slap the shit out the little Indiana 7-Eleven, bruh.
Man, they said gas 379 right now. I'm on a half
Oh,
tank.
bro, I wish it was 379 a gallon. That's what I've been. Living in California is a whole different world, bro. I ain't seen 379 in about 6 years.
Y'all cost of living in California is higher too. You know what I mean? Y'all get paid more. Y'all minimum wage is higher than everybody else's too. So that's where it balances out at. Like y'all see higher prices, but your minimum wage is higher too.
Yeah, but y'all don't got no state tax in a lot of them states out there, and that's where y'all
Who
kill the
don't
game.
have state tax?
Oh,
I
you
do.
well, I know in Texas they don't got state
Texas
tax, right?
don't have state tax.
Yeah. I know a lot of states in the South don't have state tax. You know what I mean? 419 in DeSoto, Texas. Just it's creeping up. It's creeping up. Okay, okay, yeah, y'all feeling that pain too. Hey, listen, listen. We all in the same boat around this motherfucker, man. But yeah, that listen. When I went to the gas station, bruh, and I seen one that was down there 6. They were showing on the news one downtown at 8. They blatantly price gouging in this, and that's the whole other shit, right? Consumer Protection Agency, where the fuck y'all at? Where, bruh? We getting bent over out here, bruh. Where the fuck y'all at,
Man,
bruh?
I'm telling you, they sent me that notice from my insurance saying in April, your policy is going up $100. They didn't tell me $100. It just said my current price now the next price is gonna be $100 more. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm too damn grown for this shit, man. I didn't expect this. I just wanted to cuss and have sex when I got grown. I didn't want to
Yeah,
do all of
yeah.
this. I
That
didn't want
sounds
to.
like a hell of a plan. You know what I'm saying? A hell of a plan. Shit, a plan that I'm on board with 100%. You feel what I'm talking about?
That's all I want to
But
do. All these bills coming out of my money, I didn't expect that shit. And then every time I turn around, it's something else going higher, higher every time.
Yeah. First Lady me most definitely. It's tax on tax on tax out this bitch. While we just trying to get racks on racks on racks out this bitch, man. But I'm trying to tell you, listen, look at all the shit that's going up, right? Count all the things in your life that's going up right now, right? I bet I know one thing. I bet I know one thing that ain't going up.
What?
Your motherfucking check.
Yeah, they did give me a little dollar raise in January.
Oh, you got your little something? Shit, you doing better than the rest of us. Let me help them play out around this
They do
motherfucker.
that every year though. It's every year.
Oh, y'all, the cost of living joint. Yeah. No, I'm talking about wages. Like your we thought you was worth this yesterday, but today you worth this.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah. Everything except the pay. You feel what I'm talking about? So that's what I be noticing, right? And even even with an education out here, it's still hard than a bitch, man. That's why I'm on here talking to you motherfuckers at 2:00 in the morning, because it's tough out. It's hard out here for a pimp, man.
Nah, for real, man.
Real shit, yeah. But yeah, man. Here, let me tap in with a little bit more of this. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information on what the fuck's going on in this country, man.
Issuing a warning just last week that this may happen.
If ever there's going to have a Hezbollah cell or a Hamas cell act in the United States in a violent way, it's now, because their backs against the wall.
A sleeper cell is a covert group of operatives who infiltrate a targeted community and remain inactive for an extended period of time. Blending into society to avoid detection, they wait for a specific signal or event to carry out a mission. While speaking in Florida Monday, President Trump being asked directly about these reported sleeper cells, specifically if Iran has activated any inside the United States.
They've been trying for a long time. We've been very much on top of it. One of the things we have to do is get the Democrats to stop the Democrat shutdown, because, as you know, the apparatus that looks into that, Schumer and the Democrats have shut it down.
Trump adding they have, quote, very good intelligence into that, while claiming these reported assets came in under the Biden administration.
Speak on this little shutdown for me, man, because from what I understand, TSA line's out the motherfucking back door right now because of some shutdown that's going on. I didn't even know we was really having a shutdown like that.
It's really like they approved some funding, but they not funding ICE, and like TSA not getting paid. I think it's like it's like a couple of things, but like food stamps and Medicaid and shit like that, that's not being affected. It's just ICE and TSA and hold on, I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, because it's like a partial. I think it's like a partial shutdown. You know what I mean? But TSA.
But the thing is, they trying to blame the Democrats for TSA not getting paid, but really it's like we can come on with a resolution. Our resolution just don't include the large amount of funding that y'all trying to give to ICE. You know what I mean? Like they came up with a another resolution to kind of stop the funding of ICE, but the Republicans like, no, they want to give them that money. So that's kind of what the shutdown, and in result TSA is affected again.
Yeah. Now here, let me I want to play a little, because while I got you up here, I got one more story for you. I'm glad you up here because I got one more story I want you to comment on.
Every single one of them. Yeah, we know a lot about them. The biggest problem we have is the Democrat shutdown. We know a lot about them, but the shutdown doesn't allow us to do what we have to do.
Now, this news comes as the FBI continues to investigate a deadly shooting in a bar in Austin, Texas, just after the war started. The suspect, who you see right here, is accused of killing 2 people and injuring over a dozen more.
You know what? That was actually a great segue into, segue. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking that blogger shit now. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button for your boy, man. But that was a great segue into the next thing that I wanted to that I wanted to talk to you about, because I found this this came out today. It says Dallas police released a video of Jasmine Crockett's security guard that got shot.
Oh
So
yeah, I heard about him.
I was gonna take a look at this, man. So I'm glad I got you up here, man. It's the remix with Kelly Drake, man. We finna break this down real quick. Got Skull Gang Toy in the building. Appreciate everybody for rocking. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. So let's check this out, man. This is Dallas police released a video of Jasmine Crockett's security guard that got shot. So I guess there was a shooting. One of Jasmine Crockett's security guards got shot. So we're gonna look through this. I'm gonna skip through it a little bit because they just kind of breaking this down, and I want to get to the actual video. But let's listen to a little bit of the breakdown real quick. Man, hurry your ass up and get up there, bro.
Chief Como is attending a previously scheduled mandatory Chiefs training. That's why he is not here today.
Man, nobody give a fuck about the Chief training, bro.
Update regarding an officer-involved shooting that occurred on Wednesday, March 11, 2026, in the parking structure located in the 1900 block of Medical District Drive. This incident marks the 6th officer-involved shooting involving a Dallas Police Department officer in 2026. 5 of those incidents occurred within Dallas Police Department jurisdiction. 1 involved an off-duty officer in another jurisdiction. No officers were injured during this incident. To provide context for this, it is important to explain the investigation that led to this moment. On February 17, 2026, the Urban Police Department issued a bulletin regarding a black GMC Yukon displaying a stolen U.S. government license plate. Through investigative work conducted by the Dallas Police Department's Intelligence Unit and Fugitive Unit, the suspect was identified as 39-year-old Diamond Mazari Robinson. During the investigation, detectives learned Robinson had been using fictitious information and wearing police-style uniforms to falsely represent himself as a federal agent. Detectives also learned Robinson used the alias Mike King and created fraudulent businesses using false identifying information to hire legitimate police officers for off-duty jobs. Robinson was wanted on multiple felony warrants as well as a parole violation.
Okay, so it seems like how the hell did he get the security job for Jasmine Crockett?
Shit for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure. How in the fuck did he
And
get
I know
the job
Jasmine
working
Crockett,
for
like,
the
damn,
security?
out of all the niggas to hire for my security detail, I hired this ghetto ass thug. Like,
Man, yeah. When I saw this on the radar, I most definitely had to run this. I was hoping you came up here so we could run this and figure this whole thing out, man. This the remix with Kelly Drake. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy, man.
Warrant, excuse me. Detectives also learned he was operating multiple vehicles during this investigation. The black GMC Yukon and a white Ford F-250 were both reported stolen, and detectives determined he was also operating a silver Dodge Charger, also displaying stolen government license plate. We understand there are additional questions related to other aspects of this investigation. Today's briefing will focus specifically on the officer-involved shooting and the events that led to it. Additional questions unrelated to the officer-involved shooting will be addressed at a separate briefing. I will now turn it over to Executive Assistant Chief Rose, who will provide details of March 11th.
Yeah, let's hurry up. Get Chief Rose up there, man.
SWAT officers were called to the scene to assist, and shortly after 10 p.m., SWAT continued negotiations. SWAT officers gave repeated verbal commands for Robinson to exit the vehicle, and at approximately 11:03 p.m., Robinson began to exit the vehicle. While officers continued giving verbal commands, they observed Robinson lower his right hand and produce a handgun and pointed it at officers. SWAT officers deployed a less lethal chemical agent and a flashbang diversion device.
He definitely was doing the most, First Lady.
Three SWAT
For
officers
sure.
then fired their tactical rifles, striking Robinson, and he fell to the ground. SWAT officers approached Robinson and safely removed the gun from his hand. A SWAT medic immediately began life-saving measures, but those efforts were unsuccessful, and Robinson was pronounced deceased at 11:09 p.m.
Okay, so what they're saying is, I guess they were following him, trying to stop him. I thought I heard him say they were trying to serve a warrant or something like that. At some point I was watching this, and they said they were trying to serve a warrant. He ends up bailing out into a parking garage, and I don't know if y'all watched the video, but Yeah, man. How they crept up on him was smooth. We're gonna check this video out in a minute. You got anything you want to add on this?
Nah, that's just crazy as fuck, man. Like so basically he was living under a false identity, operating a
Yeah,
false business, done
yeah,
stole some government tags, and he was working for Jasmine Crockett.
yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Let's check in with a little more of this.
At this time, I will turn the briefing over to Assistant Director Hudson.
Man, why y'all turning it over to all these motherfuckers, man? Just give us a full breakdown, man.
Investigators recovered a total of 11 firearms connected to this investigation.
Wow.
The handgun that Robinson's hand was in Robinson's hand at the time of the shooting was reported stolen. Additional firearms were recovered from other vehicles associated with Robinson as well as his residence. The Dallas County District Attorney's Office is conducting an independent investigation, and the Office of Community Police Oversight has been briefed. All officers involved have been placed on administrative leave, which is standard procedure following officer-involved investigation. We will now watch the body-worn camera and dash cam video.
Here we go. This when the shit get real. Hit that like button for your boy, man. This when the shit get real.
I think so, First Lady Mimi.
Hey, stop the car! Stop the car! Move your car! Move your car! Stop! Stop! Go!
First Lady Mimi said, false name, plate, business, etc. Baby, we from the hood. Jasmine knew what the fuck.
I think she knew, like, that might be, I don't know, maybe a homeboy from around the way. And he like, yeah, I can do security for you, girl. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you know, just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Let's
Has she commented on this? Does anybody know? Has she said anything?
I haven't seen no comment on this, but I wasn't on politics this whole weekend, so I don't know. I just got back today. I started looking at.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I saw this. This was like the only thing that I really saw. But I didn't see any comments from her. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. If she
I
said
seen today. I seen something on Facebook today where they had released his photo, and I was wondering, like, why do it look like a? Why would they make this man look like an inmate? Because that's what it looked like a intake photo. You know what I mean? So I was like, why would they make him look like he going to jail and he was her bodyguard? That's what I was thinking. I didn't know none of this shit had happened. So I'm watching this for the first time. I didn't know.
Oh, okay. We all watching it for the first time. First Lady Mimi said today she spoke some short BS. Okay, yeah, I might try to find that here. Let's check in with this video, man. This one the shit get real. The parts I did see, it got very real very quick.
Hey, stop the car! Stop the car! Move your car! Move your car! Stop! Stop! Go! I don't think he knows that. All right, come on. Yeah. Hey, Sarge, can you roll through this light on us? We're continuing on. We'll stop when you want us to. We're back by the state. Keep my lights on. By the station.
This is the Jasmine Crockett security guard that they chasing right now. Somewhere in the state of Texas.
You sick? You have your lights on, right? Yeah.
They in Dallas.
Oh, okay. Dallas, Texas.
All right. Yeah, he's not stopping. We've hit him plenty of times. He is northbound on Market, crossing Jackson.
He's in a slow pursuit right now, slow chase. I don't think he's ran any lights.
Yeah, no,
He look like he running one right the fuck now. It look like he trying to run one right the fuck now.
Yeah, Sarge, he's not stopping. He's to Maine. Looks like he's going through Maine. He's going through a red light. Do we have any coverts with him? Negative. No, he's going through red lights now. All right, he's shooting across.
People not giving a fuck. They ain't pulling over or nothing. You supposed to pull over when the
He
police
crossed
got the
Jackson.
lights on.
I think he continues straight. Give it to
They
him.
just riding right past his ass.
I don't know if he made it right or not.
So as y'all can see, they got him cornered in the parking lot right now at this point. I think this is his vehicle right here with both the doors open. Yeah, let's see where this goes, man.
I don't even know if he's got that gun on him.
Okay, they've already identified a gun on him, it sounds like. Hold on, is that what he said? Let me run that back real quick. My bad. Thought I heard somebody say gun. Usually when they say gun, they start shooting. So I don't know.
He's got that gun on him.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's what he did say. Oh yeah, that's stolen play. Most definitely. Most definitely. Oh yeah, this Texas though. Y'all open carrying out there, so the gun shit might not be as big a deal. In California, when they say gun, it's usually followed by a couple bullets.
Come on, get out. Get out. Keep your hands up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Put your hands up. Don't reach. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They zoomed right in on that motherfucker too, bro. So he did draw that motherfucker for sure. For sure. What y'all think about this?
He
man?
wanted to. He was ready to go. To me, because you already know you black in a stolen vehicle. You got multiple guns on you, and then you get out the car and point it at them. They was really trying to work with his dumb ass. He wanted to die.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like to me. Just sent you the link, the Fox link on IG. It has her response. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me check that out. Let me try to pull that up. Yeah, I think he made it. Yeah, he made up his mind for sure. He made up his mind for sure. I mean, but what? I don't even understand how all this shit unfolded. I mean, I get how it unfolded with the police, but I don't get how he's been able to live under an assumed identity for so goddamn long, and nobody knew.
And he was working for the government. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She ain't really just no local politician. She Congress, you know, for the USA. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't just anybody. So I feel like, damn, how he look up and get a job like that?
Man, I think that's the $1 million question right there. Here, let's spin this back, man. Like, damn, this is a tragic scene right here.
Get out. Keep your hands up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Put your hands up.
Oh, right there.
Don't reach. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wow. That's how that shit unfolded? Wow. That was a lot of they lit his ass up, bro. They lit his ass up.
First Lady Mino said half Dallas move incognito. It's hard out here. LOL. Ain't no telling. Probably a CPN.
Hey, y'all got the big scams out there, bitch. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Hey, shout out to Dallas, man.
Right
Yeah,
about that.
scamming ass Dallas out this motherfucker, man.
CPNs is definitely popping.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they lit his ass up though, man. This is tragic right here. That's a couple of Oh yeah, I counted at least 15 shots in this motherfucker, man. It's another angle too we're gonna get to in a minute. Yeah, that's out of control, man. Yeah, it was about 15. That was about 15 shots. Might have hit that right on the money.
Come on.
So I think this is the other
This
angle.
is it. Come on. Get out.
Because there was actually there's about
Get
2 or 3
out.
angles. Because there was an officer that actually is
Keep your
behind
hands
him
up.
as well
Stand
that he
up.
don't even see.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Put your hand up. Don't reach. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wow. Yeah, they giving you 2 or 3 different angles of this shit.
Hold. All right, hey, we're fine, easy. Everybody good? Is everybody good?
Hit that like button, fam. Subscribe to the channel.
Watch the backdrop.
Yeah, so hold on. There's another angle I want to get to, man.
No.
Hold on, because this was the coldest
Okay,
angle to me.
Come on.
They actually was trying to give him a chance. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, they gave him a lot of chances.
Get out.
So that's just
Listen,
him.
let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Growing up as a black man in America, okay? Especially out here in California. When the police, by the time they say gun, they done already shot your ass. I'm gonna be honest with you. Out here, but if they got to say gun, they done already drew down and probably let a couple go towards your direction. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking you out the car like this. They're gonna give you a couple commands. If you don't get out, they're gonna try to take some action, man. These motherfuckers roll around 8, 10 deep out this bitch like on some SWAT shit. Motherfucking Terminator glasses on, ready to jack some shit up, man. I'm trying to tell you, bruh. So, you know, depending on which parts of California you in, what cities, man, where you, you know what I mean, doing your 1-2. Yeah, he most definitely got a few more chances than what's going on out here on these streets, man. Did you want to add something on this?
Because normally you see, like you said, nigga with a gun, you acting all sketchy and shit, they would have lit your ass up in the car. We done seen it a million times before. You
Yeah.
stepping out that bitch with the gun would have never been an option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like them saying, don't do it. They see you stepping out with the gun.
Yeah, he saw him go reach. I seen him reach, bro, plain as day. So yeah, I mean, they gave him some leeway. You know what I mean? Now, this was completely justified. I can't say nothing about
that was really suicide by
yeah, like this is listen, you won't get no protest out of me on this one, bro. This is it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button.
Come on, get out. Get out. Keep your hands up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Put your hand up. Don't reach. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Easy. Hey, get behind cover, Daddy. Back up.
You know what? I want to say this though. This is the angle right here too. But I want to say this, right? When it's a justified shooting, you see how quick this body cam came out? This body cam came out pretty quick. When did this happen? Like a couple days ago, or was this
March the 11th?
Oh, okay. That was what about a week ago. That's still pretty fast. 6 days. That's still pretty fast, right?
If they had anything to hide, we wouldn't have seen it.
Oh, come on, bro. We would this shit would have never seen the light of day. I think we all in agreement on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Seen it, so they went to court for it. Shit.
Yeah, real talk. Hit that like, but this is the angle though. This was the one that let me know. Oh, he overplayed his hand right here. Watch how bro creep up on him right here, man. He already got him marked. He already had him marked. He could have took him out at any point. He had him marked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they had him completely surrounded, man. He Yeah, there. I mean, he could have made it out if you know what I mean. But what he was doing, it wasn't no way out of this shit.
If he would have just surrendered, you know, put your gun
Yeah,
down.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. He could have made it out, but where he was moving, like, nah, bro, it was that shit was gonna end one way.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, see, they had a team behind it. I thought it was just one person. It was 3-4 motherfuckers back there. Okay. Yeah, this is tragic right
Because
here.
they had to chase his ass.
Yeah, they was already in position for him. They're right there. They already ready to go. Line him up. It's over. Yeah, man. Shit. I mean, what else they got to say about this, man? Is there anything to be said? I mean, I don't even know what else there is to be said on this shit. We don't even know what he talking about anyway. Who else we got? Okay, they got the questions.
So I'll call up Deputy Chief William Griffith to answer some of that.
Man, come on, man. How the fuck? Why y'all gotta keep calling all these? Who has the information?
So you have to check with those entities.
Man, these motherfuckers be full of shit.
Yeah, so the agencies that he reported to work for do not exist. So basically special dignitary police. And so that agency does not exist within the federal government. So that's who he portrayed to be. His IDs that he had put together showed to be, but those agencies
Definitely his bad.
There was no actual
Definitely his bad, First Lady Mimi.
So it's our understanding that he was on this law enforcement roll call app, possibly recruiting officers to do security gigs. Can you talk about specifically what you know regarding that? Were any DPD officers a part of his recruitment for officers?
First Lady Mimi, come on, man. It took 17 people to explain this bullshit. Yeah, listen, you got anything you want to say? I completely agree with that shit.
Yeah, it was justified. Like, nigga, like you said, I won't be marching in the streets for your dumb ass. You the one did all that dumb ass shit. The consequences was raining down on your ass, and now you did what you did, committed suicide by a cop. Ain't nobody finna be marching for that shit, man.
Yeah. Now let's see.
The only reason why it really got any traction for real is because he was her bodyguard.
Yeah, that's a fact. Let's see if these reporters ask any questions of substance, or if any of these goofy motherfuckers up here can answer one fucking question by themselves, man. Hit that like button.
Active internal investigations looking into who may have been a part of those?
Sure. So your question is about the app that he was using. So like I said, we're going to focus on the officer involved shooting and related to that. But anything else outside of that, we will answer those questions in a separate briefing. So today we're going to talk about the officer involved shooting. So if you have questions related to that, we can answer that. But to answer your other questions, we will answer that at a later time.
There definitely will be another briefing.
Correct.
For that.
Yes.
I guess regarding what we saw in the video, one thing I do want to ask, there's obviously for our understanding, there's a large time gap. This went on all day. I know we don't have hours to sit here and watch different footage, but from that daytime moment when he rolled through the light to the parking garage, was he still in sight of officers? Was contact lost? Was there any phone call that was made to him? Did he call 911? Just any sort of communication that you can shed light on?
No, so after you saw the day video, officers, the fugitive unit lost sight of him. And so we was able to obtain what we believed his home address was in 1100 block of Peters. So they did some covert surveillance over at that location. Later in the evening, the Yukon became occupied. So they followed the Yukon over to Children's into the parking garage. And then they saw Mr. Robinson and an acquaintance leave the parking lot in a different vehicle, the white Mercedes that you see there. They went to a fast food restaurant, got something to eat, and then returned. So fugitive unit went back upstairs to verify that there was Mr. Robinson inside the vehicle, and that's the time that they made the felony stop on the vehicle.
The other friend or acquaintance of him was present during the shooting? The other person was inside the car?
During the shooting?
Yes.
No, ma'am. So when the fugitive unit made the felony stop, the acquaintance inside the vehicle was taken out about 2 or 3 minutes after the stop. She was taken to safety outside the vehicle.
So he had somebody else with him. He went to a burger joint with a chick. Is that what they said? That's what it sounded like they were saying. Because he said the acquaintance was taken out of the car before the incident. He had somebody else in the car with him.
I guess so.
Yeah, this shit out of control, man. This shit out of control. Listen, bottom line, his ass gone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He out of there, bro.
That's the bottom line to this whole shit, man.
He
Gang
caused
12,
that
man.
shit on it. He caused
Yeah.
that shit on his motherfucking self.
Yeah. So I'm sure the breakdown of all of what the fuck happened is gonna come out. But yeah, I mean that's a decision he made for himself. He sent himself to the upper room. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
I got one more thing to say, and then I'll finish.
Yeah. Go ahead. You got it.
Today, Trump issued a warning to Iran again, but it's kind of like when you talking to a badass kid, you know what I mean? Like, you better not do that again. You better not do that again. Or you talking to somebody that just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you can send all the threats you want to them people. You dealing with a type of person that ain't scared of nothing that we have to offer. Y'all keep talking about how great our military is, but these people have spent years and years and years preparing for this type of shit.
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I mean?
real.
So I feel like when it comes to the war in Iran, just be glad they said they ain't worried about our ass. And the cyber attacks, I feel like, is more gonna be towards big wig companies. And I don't think we really got nothing to worry about when it comes to Iran. So when you seeing shit in the news and the media, just watch out for that wordplay, because that wordplay be a whole bunch of fear mongering shit that don't amount to nothing. And that's all I got to say, Callie.
That's a fact. Hey, Skull Gang 12 in the building, man. We appreciate all the game. She dropping on the channel, man. Hey, keep tapping in with your boy, man. I appreciate you.
All right, Callie, take it easy.
Yeah. You too. Hey, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all thought we was done? Y'all thought we was motherfucking done? Oh, no. Listen, I'm a clip. We went a little long on politics today, so I'm gonna clip the Davis story. I'm gonna cover that shit tomorrow because that's a whole in-depth dive I ain't even about to do right now. But nah, it's some other shit we gotta address tonight. It's some other shit we gotta address tonight. And we finna hit these motherfucking YouTube streets, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna hit these YouTube streets because it is. Hey, First Lady Mimi, appreciate you for tapping in, man. Always. Listen, I got some things. I got to get going right now, man. And I showed y'all an image last night, man. I showed y'all a picture, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to let's pull this picture up real quick. I showed y'all a picture last night. And this is the basis of the last 2 nights of the reasons why I done jumped on this motherfucker, bro. Okay? Nah, that ain't the fucking picture. That's the wrong picture. That's the picture. That's the picture right there. So there was a fight this weekend. Blueface, Chibu put them motherfucking beats on Blueface. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yesterday, I broke down the fact that I thought there was a motherfucking beef between Charleston White and Whack 100, but looking at this picture right here, these motherfuckers is looking like they had SeaWorld or some shit. You know what I mean? They had Chuck E. Cheese or some shit, right? Whack 100 over here, grinning like a motherfucker, showing all his teeth. You got Charleston White over here on the left. And I broke down to y'all all of the controversy that these two individuals have had over the years. Charleston White then went in on Whack's alleged gay son. You know what I mean? Charleston White continued to go in on Whack's business practices and so on and so forth. The game, and he's protecting pedophiles, a whole line of shit. But yet, Saturday night, at the Adin Ross event, at this table right here, we got a motherfucking peace convention. I thought it was going to be furniture moving, elbows and Timbos all over the motherfucking place. Man, Whack 100 finally see Charleston White. But nah, bro. That shit ain't happening. This what happened right here, right? This what happened. So I thought that was the end of it. But then as I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, trying to find some content for this show, you know what I mean? I ran across this video, man. And this shit kind of pissed me the fuck off. So let's take a look at this. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this shit. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Y'all gonna be glad y'all stayed for this, man. We finna get right to it. That's the only way I know how to motherfucking do it, man. Hit that like button. Let's go.
Ross, everybody hates him again, and it's because of a decision he made at the last brand risk fight.
Yeah, let's run that back.
Bad news for Adin Ross, everybody hates him again, and it's because of a decision he made at the last brand risk fight. Boy Max, who had a cordial relationship with Adin Ross before this brand risk fight, and other streamers are calling Adin Ross out for allowing, paying, and incentivizing bold, open white supremacists to fight on his card.
Bro, I know how I feel about
Salute, Skull Gang, Toy.
Part of the reason why I started streaming, but I feel like he do be doing some nuts, like, which is so weird to me because of where he started. Like,
I can't say anything about it. This is my event. I hosted
he started as a hub of pop culture. You feel me?
Want to discuss why they thought it was the way it was?
Bobby, his career is his career, bro. Like,
I'm not
it is what it is,
crying,
bro.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
even Adin streamer homies are like, hey, bro, like you've done some sketchy things in the past, linking up with white supremacists, linking up with Nick Fuentes, but we ain't think you was shameless enough to really align yourself with a man who spent 12 hours a day on the Monkey app calling black children the N-word with the hard R. We didn't think he was this desperate, Adin. And, you know, he shocked everybody.
You played it,
Yeah, so Adin Ross, man. Y'all know who Adin Ross is. He's a popular streamer, done a lot of questionable shit, aligned himself with this current administration that we have here very heavily. And on this fight card that, you know, all of YouTube was broadcasting, I actually ended up, you know what I'm saying, running a stream of a black YouTuber. So I didn't participate in the bullshit. I supported the black, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Neither here nor there. Anyway, Adin Ross has this event and he solicits the services of this guy that you see right here on the right of your screen. I think his name is Gypsy, some kind of fighter. I don't know where the hell he came from, but he has some very strong views towards minorities, people of color, and especially black people. So we're going to dig into this a little bit and find out where all of these motherfuckers really stand, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I just showed y'all this picture, right? I just showed you. We got the OG Pyru right here. It's the OG Pyru. We got the motherfucker that run Texas right here. These two supposed to be scratching and beating on each other. But this is what we see right here, right? So, okay, cool. They're not going to get into it with each other. Hey, black people to solve their problems. I'm all for that. Listen, I support black people solving their problems, right? But I would think with these two people in attendance, shit like this wouldn't be able to go on, man. Maybe I'm wrong.
We didn't think he was this desperate, Adin. And, you know, he shocked everybody.
Why? You played the Qatar? You a cop. You play, yo, what's that nigga name? Terminator, bro.
Yeah, like Terminator?
Yeah.
You know something? Man. I think that I would love to be Terminator and just go around to the hood and start terminating all the there. You know what I mean? All the they're just stomping on them, shooting them with a laser gun.
Wait, I want to know a riddle. Give me a riddle.
Good evening. Would you guys like to solve a riddle?
Yeah.
Riddle me this. They love fried chicken and watermelon. It's usually that fetty that they be selling. Their fathers are known to be deserters, and calling them this word causes murders. The spider head up has got the answer right. Congratulations. You can move on to the next round, Tyreek, if you wish.
When I say everybody is shocked, please understand I'm not talking about myself. I'm not shocked at all. This is right in brand with Adin Ross.
Yeah, y'all just fucking heard that. This Adin Ross paid this guy $50,000 to fight at this boxing event that he had on Saturday. And this is the kind of bullshit he's coming out of his mouth, man.
has got the answer right. Congratulations. You can move on to the next round, Tyreek, if you wish.
When I say everybody is shocked, please understand I'm not talking about myself. I'm not shocked at all. This is right in brand with Adin Ross. Think about every white supremacist you know on the internet. Think about all the famous racists. Think Nick Fuentes, Clive. Think about all of them. You know who introduced them to the mainstream? You guessed it, Adin Ross. So Adin Ross giving his white supremacists, like a bunch of money, full-time security guards, right? First-class flight, giving him this opportunity of a lifetime. Like, why are you guys surprised? Adin Ross love white supremacists, right?
Yeah, is that true? Y'all let me know in the comments. Is that true? Is Adin Ross, he done broke all the white supremacists on the internet? Is that true? Y'all let me know in the comments, because if that's true, then how the hell do you explain this picture? We got Charleston White on the left. We got Whack 100 on the right. Rampage Jackson right here. I think this dude right here, Neo, something, one of them. And we got your boy Adin Ross, who, by the way, at this event had on a motherfucking yarmulke. So I guess he's Jewish, right? But is he really? Because some of these comments that I heard in here were pretty shocking. That's not even the half of it. Here, let's continue with this so y'all can feel what I'm talking about.
A bunch of money, full-time security guards, right? First-class flight, giving him this opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh, I ain't scamming like a motherfucker.
These are Adin Ross homies and friends, right? Cheese says the N-word all the time. That's Adin Ross' best friend. Like, yo, this is what they do.
You know what? I ain't even had this shit up. I thought I had the other shit up. Hold that. We gotta get Flacco big ass back up here, bro. Hold that. Let me spin that back.
Think about all the famous racists. Think Nick Fuentes, Clive. Think about all of them. You know who introduced them to the mainstream? You guessed it, Adin Ross. So Adin Ross giving his white supremacists, like a bunch of money, full-time security guards, right? First-class flight, giving him this opportunity of a lifetime. Like, why are you guys surprised? Adin Ross love white supremacists, right? Like these are Adin Ross homies and friends, right? Cheeser says the N-word all the time. That's Adin Ross' best friend. Like, this is what they do. I'm not shocked at all, man. But the most disheartening thing I think about all of this, even if you want to say, hey, this dude's personal life have nothing to do with this fight, I would say, you know what? If there was some type of clause saying, hey, bro, you can't do nothing racist, right? Like, you got to chill when you are, working with us.
Yeah.
Cool, understandable, right? Give him some business. But no, Adin Ross allowed this dude to run amok. This dude, right, after the fight with Super High Fire, this dude did the Nazi salute, homie. He did the Nazi salute in the ring for everybody to see, to the audience.
Yeah, that's a fact. Y'all don't believe it?
And this is what Adin Ross wants to justify as.
Keep watching.
I'm just putting on a fight, bro.
And the winner by split decision.
Super.
Out of the red corner, Gypsy Crusader.
He's done. That's
Hey, then don't act.
Yeah. No, that's what it looks like to me. That's exactly what it looks like to me. What does it look like to y'all? Hold up. No, we gonna run that shit back. Fuck all that. Y'all hit that like button, man. What this shit look like to you? I mean, listen.
That's hey, then don't act.
What does that look like to you? I remember, you know what's funny about this? I'm gonna tell y'all what's funny about this shit. I remember that there was somebody in the White House doing this. Long time ago. Guy by the name of Elon Musk. So this Adin Ross event, Adin Ross flies this guy out, gives him 50 bands, run this fight, gives him personal security, rolls out the red carpet for this guy. In the pre-fight interviews, Adin Ross has on a yarmulke, which for people who don't know what that is, I guess that, you know, it's for Jewish people to celebrate their Jewish faith. You know what I'm saying? But the symbol that this guy's throwing up right now was about the extermination of Jews and putting them in concentration camps. And so that's why I ask these questions, man, because it looked like motherfuckers done sold they soul. A lot of these motherfuckers done sold they soul, right? When I see this Nazi salute right here, and then I see Adin Ross with a yarmulke on, those two things don't make any goddamn sense to me, right? When I see the guy that is doing this same salute right here, right? And then I see this photo of WAC 100 and everybody's self-proclaimed activist, Charleston White, sitting at the table commentating on this guy's fight. And ain't nobody said shit. Ain't nobody did shit. These motherfuckers didn't kick a table over. Didn't throw a grape at this motherfucker. Is the Adin Ross bag in the exposure that you get from that? Is it worth that? Even Adin Ross to a certain extent. I mean, all of them, they kind of selling their soul with this. This is I just watched the fight, right? I watched the fight and I was like, Blueface got his ass whooped. Cool, that's the end of it. The next day, I'm thinking, WAC 100 and Charleston White don't get along. Why the fuck they sitting at the same table? Okay, cool. Black people done solve their problems. Hey, I support that. I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, okay, cool. But when I see self-proclaimed Pacoima Pyru, WAC 100, and I see everybody's favorite activist, Charleston White, sitting at the table commenting and actually interviewing, and actually WAC 100 I think was talking to this guy in the pregame. To this guy right here. And Adin Ross then rolled him out and gave him the world treatment. A lot of these cats have sold their soul, man.
Yo,
that's what we're looking at.
Bro. And the winner by split decision.
Super.
Out of the red corner, Gypsy
He's done.
First Lady Mimi said the name brand risk is what bluffed me. It says it says it all. That's a fact. Every brand is at risk when it comes to their bag. Shake my head. You know what? I mean, if that's how you choose to do business, right? If that's your business model is to follow ultimately and only the bag, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I know a lot of medium-sized, small businesses, medium-sized businesses that's not their only, you know what I'm saying, their only, you know, purpose in life, man. It's just a matter of choice, man, and where you you know what I mean, set your loyalties to. But I just found this very interesting, man. Let's take a little bit more.
He's done. That's fun.
Hey, then don't act. What the?
Hey, what these judges looking like?
How the fuck you win,
Bro.
Yeah, and listen. I want y'all to pay attention to this too, right? After this takes place, you hear some bleeping out, you hear some cussing, but I want you to hear where the spin of the conversation goes to.
He's done. That's fun.
Hey, then don't act. What the?
Hey, what these judges looking like?
How the fuck you win,
Bro.
White.
That's why.
That's fun.
Y'all just
Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man.
That is fun.
I'm gonna be real, Aiden. You gotta look into that because as the great job you're doing putting
Commission. That's nothing to do with me. That's the commission. The state of Florida, the same ones that do the UFC fights and all the boxing events.
Do I want to interview him?
Let him know that you ain't got to. And if you think giving
Nah. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. That's the hardest power rule in America right there. He cussing. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't acting on that. Yeah. And listen to Adin Ross. He doesn't even address it. Adin Ross doesn't even address it. Lucy, hey, listen. You want to know? You want to see what happened? Here, let me spin it back for you, man. This the remix with Cali Dre. This is what we do. Let me spin this back real quick, so you can get a bar.
This dude did the Nazi salute, homie. He did the Nazi salute in the ring for everybody to see, to the audience. And this is what Adin Ross wants to justify as, yo, I'm just putting on a fight, bro.
And the winner by split decision.
Super.
Out of the red corner, Gypsy Crusader.
He's done. That's
What? Hey, then don't act. What the?
Hey, what these judges looking like?
How the fuck you win?
Bro,
White.
that's why.
That's
Y'all just witnessed it. Y'all witnessed it.
That is
And I'm gonna be real, Aiden. You gotta look into that because as the great job you're doing putting
That's
this
commission.
together.
That's nothing to do with me. That's the commission. The state of Florida, the same ones that do the UFC fights and all the boxing events.
That's the commission. The commission ain't have shit to do with him throwing up no motherfucking Nazi salute. That's the commission. That's what Adin Ross ran to, man. That's what he ran to after this whole display right here. That's the commission and how he's tried to spin the conversation to some other shit that wasn't what just took place in this ring. Now, to Wack 100's credit, he did, cuss and scream about it, but he ain't moved no table over. He ain't go get activated. He ain't have his people go get activated behind this shit. Nah. This what they was on. This what they was on right here. Woodstock. They had a peace convention. So again, I don't even know why I'm showing y'all this shit. This shit just kind of came to me as you know what I mean? As we watched the fight, and then the next day I'm like, these cats don't get along, and then this whole shit rolls out. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I don't fucking know. Listen, parental discretion is advised. To all my true black card holding members in this party, it's gonna be hard to listen to this shit right here, man. Yeah.
Really racist say
Yeah, bro, I'm high as shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know you motherfuckers couldn't see the video, man. Y'all gotta say something, man. My bad. Yeah, let me put this shit back up. I'm just trying to figure this shit out, man. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. You feel me? Yeah, let me put this back up. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Here, let's put this up, man. Let me take that down. I only been doing this shit 3 months, man. Cut a motherfucker some slack, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Help me figure this shit out too, bro.
No, don't say that, bro. I don't play like that. And if you don't play like that, then why are you on a card with this racist? Why are you sitting across from him? Why are you even contributing, right, to this nonsense that Adin Ross got going on? If you're black, yo, I feel like every black guy on that card should have told, hey, bro, like if you, listen, we can't speak for Jewish people. You got to deal with that. But for us, homie, this dude is doing this. Bro, we're not rocking with this, yo. We're not fighting if this dude is fighting. Keep it at that, bro. But instead, like what they proceeded to do is try to convince him that he's not racist. Now, Super Hi-Fi is my brother. Like, I love him like he's one of the most genuine dudes in his industry. I'll give him a call about this to see like what exactly was going through his mind. I think the method to his madness was kind of trying to take away his power, right? Kind of like saying that he's more racist than him and he's
Can y'all hear the
racist,
video?
so
Let me know if y'all can hear the video, man. Can y'all hear the video? Can y'all hear the video? I told y'all I'm kind of wavy in this bitch. Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear the video, man. Basically, let me break this whole shit down for y'all, man. Basically, is it time to cancel Adin Ross? I mean, I guess that's the question, man. I mean, you got a Jewish guy putting on fights. He invites a known white supremacist, you know, out to the fight with a bunch of black people. He's already profiting off of, you know, a lot of black talent in the room. Adin Ross invites a known white supremacist out, gives him the red carpet treatment. He pays him 50 bands, you know what I'm saying, to come out, which is a hefty sum to come fight. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all what it looks like to me. It looks like everybody at this table right here. It looks like everybody at this fucking table right here, bro. It kind of sold they saw that night. And I didn't even peep it in the moment. But as this shit is unfolding, this is what it looks like to me. These two guys right here on the left and on the right don't get along. That's Charleston White and that's Whack 100. You know what I'm saying? Well, from what I know, them motherfuckers don't like each other. They didn't threaten to kill each other. You know what? Charleston White, they talked about Whack's alleged gay son. All kind of shit. It's been all kind of bullshit going on between these two, right? Okay, cool. Black people solve their problems. All good. All good. Yes, that was from a while ago when you forgot what you were doing. hey, players fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Players fuck up. Yeah, listen. But I think all these dudes in Soul They Soul, man, it's crazy to me. And you can like see it in real time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm new to this shit. I've been doing this shit 3 months, right? But as I'm breaking down a lot of shit, as I'm looking at a lot of shit, you know me. Y'all know me. If y'all fucking with this show, y'all know me. Shit, if the math don't math, you know what I'm saying? Shit, hey, we got to figure that thing out, man. And so that's what I'm trying to do right now, man. And I think Flacco's doing a decent job of doing that, man. So let's check in with this. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear the video, man. If y'all can't, I might have to flip it and remix it again. You know what I'm saying?
faces. If you think that was bad enough, wait till you see the press conference before they even fought. I think at some point during this press conference, they asked him if he could say the N-word. Like, I'm like, what? Are we being punked here, bro? What?
If you really racist, say.
You guys want me to say it? Why? So they could find me?
Nah,
so
don't
they
say
can
that.
find me? They
No,
already
don't
told
say
me I
that.
can't.
Don't say that. I don't play like that.
All right.
I don't play like that.
Let's Blueface.
So one black guy asked him to say the N-word. Then the other said, no, don't say that, bro. I don't play like that. And if you don't play like that, then why are you on a card with this racist? Why are you sitting across from him? Why are you even contributing, right, to this nonsense that Adin Ross got going on? If you're black, yo, I feel like every black guy on that card should have told, hey, bro, like if you, listen, we can't speak for Jewish people. You got to deal with that. But for us, homie, this dude is doing this. Bro, we're not rocking with this, yo. We're not fighting if this dude is fighting. Keep it at that, bruh. But instead, like what they proceeded to do is try to convince him that he's not racist. Now, Super Hot Fire is my brother. Like
$1 Million Minds, what's good, man? Hey, listen, $1 Million Minds, I'm glad you in here, man. You let me know what you think about this next piece of video we about to see, my brother. Because yeah. Again, I apologize for the bullshit y'all about to hear.
Of him like he's one of the most genuine dudes in his industry. I'll give him a call about this to see like what exactly was going through his mind. I think the method to his madness was kind of trying to take away his power, right? Kind of like saying that he's more racist than him and he's not racist. So, so dude feels powerless when he does try to say the N-word and do those things. That's what I think Super Hot Fire's like method to his madness was. But nonetheless, though, black folks wouldn't have to go to this extreme, right, to neutralize the dude if he wasn't given his opportunity in the first place.
I was born in a relationship like with your
My mother hates my dad, so I was born in a hating.
Your relationship like with dad's very good.
As a baby, it's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, so you've been hating for? Oh, you're like seniority into it.
You're not racist.
You've got more time in.
Listen. You gave me a compliment yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I would never give a compliment. You don't even hate as much as me, bro. Trust me, I can't stand them.
I think the difference between me and you is that you guys don't seem.
Yeah, y'all just heard that. So you got this guy right here, man. I forgot his name. I don't even know his motherfucking name. It ain't even worth saying. But he's trying to bow down, for lack of a better word, to this racist white supremacist trailer trash motherfucker right here. That ain't even the half. That ain't even the end of it. Let's check this.
The difference between me and you is that you guys don't seem to have a lot of, moral fabric. I still have some of mine. I think that's the issue.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's why I can pay you a compliment, but I mean, I guess
you can't. I would never do that, bro. I have too much hatred in my heart for you. Don't know, brother. Like, trust me, they're wild as like. Who shot up Brand 7? Who was they shooting at?
Shootout at Brand 7.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, there was a shooting.
See, look, he don't know how
sideways like this.
I don't know if he held it sideways.
Did he hit anything?
I listen. Allegedly, in my opinion, I don't speak on like that.
I mean, sometimes they don't.
Nate said it. What up?
Yeah.
They'll empty the whole clip and hit nothing but.
Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hey, listen, y'all looking disgusting behavior. $1 Million Minds, man. You got it 100%. This is disgusting behavior that we seeing at work, man. It's a bunch of motherfuckers out here that sold they soul. You know what I'm saying? We have a known racist white supremacist here that Adin Ross invited out to fight this guy. This is the guy he's fighting. This is the guy he's fighting right here, right? Oh, and he got his ass whooped. That's the whole other. I didn't even get into that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get into that. He got his ass whooped. Black card revolt like a motherfucker. Okay? But listen, it gets worse. It gets worse.
I can pay you a compliment, but I mean, I guess
you can't. I would never do that, bro. I have too much hatred in my heart for you. Don't know, brother. Like, trust me, they're wild as like. Who shot up Brand 7? Who was they shooting at?
Shootout at Brand 7.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, there was a shooting.
See, look, he don't know how terrible they are.
I don't know if he held it sideways.
Did he hit anything?
I listen. Allegedly, in my opinion, I don't speak on like that.
I mean, sometimes they don't hit nothing.
Yeah,
they'll empty the whole clip and hit nothing but air.
Allegedly, in my opinion, the lawyers,
Well, you were still wearing your yarmulke.
I
after
definitely
it happened,
am. That's
right?
why I'm wearing my yarmulke because of you
good.
today. Yep,
It's
that's right.
bulletproof, I'm sure.
Your hate is fabricated.
Yeah, y'all heard what he said right here. Let me spin that back one time.
Yeah,
they'll empty the whole clip and hit nothing but air.
Allegedly, in my opinion, the lawyers,
Well, you were still wearing your yarmulke.
I
after
definitely
it happened,
am. That's
right?
why I'm wearing my yarmulke because of you
good.
today. Yep,
It's
that's right.
bulletproof, I'm sure.
That's a real threat. It's bulletproof, I'm sure. Right? So again, it's Adin Ross event. Right? Adin Ross sitting here with a motherfucking yarmulke on. Right? This guy right here is a known white supremacist. This guy right here was fighting him, got his ass whooped. That's kind of where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? But Oh, I forgot the most important part of this. These fucking guys all sold their soul. It's Whack 100. That's Charleston White. They ain't scratch about that. They ain't throw one motherfucking grape at each other. You know what I mean? Which is cool. Black people solving their problems. That's all good. I'm with that. I told y'all. But shit starts to become a problem when this type of activity goes on.
Sometimes they don't hit nothing.
Yeah.
They'll empty the whole clip and hit nothing but air.
Allegedly, in my opinion, the lawyers, you know.
Well, you were still wearing your yarmulke
I
after it
definitely
happened,
am. That's
right?
why I'm wearing my yarmulke because of you today. Yep,
It's
that's right.
bulletproof, I'm sure.
Oh, we ain't done. We ain't done.
I hate you.
Hit that like
He's a
button.
fake racist.
He's a fake racist. If you want to talk to a racist, talk to me.
Do you
I can't
like
stand
honestly?
No.
Why?
Do you really want me to answer that question?
I mean, can you name 3 good things about my people?
No.
That's crazy. Super hot. I can't wait for you to knock him out.
I got you. I got you.
You
I
got
got
me?
you.
You promise?
I got you.
You promise you're gonna knock him?
Eastern said, well, yeah, I bet you they ain't know who the fuck match up with who. Y'all still, what you mean, man? What you mean? What we talking about? Bruh, y'all keep fucking with fighters. Get really then fight them. Huh? Well, that bruh, y'all keep fucking with the fighters. Get really then fight them. You need to listen, bruh. First of all, get in a good educational class and get your sentences together so I can understand what the fuck you talking about. Or you can hit that link and come pop your shit and we can see what you really all about. But either way, you know what I'm saying? All opinions is welcome over here, but you can't just come in here calling everybody stupid and you put some stupid ass shit in the comments. Yeah. Let that sink in, my brother. All right, let's tap in with a little bit more of this. Cause we ain't done. We ain't done.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop him.
You promise?
I promise you, I'm gonna stop him.
All right, bro. I hope you do. 3-minute rounds. Excited to see this. Gypsy, they want to know a little bit more about your training. You know, a lot of people have been saying your cardio doesn't seem to be that good. They watched the episode, the brand risk episode, and they said you had a hard time catching your breath. What do you have to say to the haters that are saying that you don't have good cardio?
Well, what I would say to anybody is that I've been training hard. You know, we took the fight on a little bit short notice, but despite that, I still put a lot of hours into the gym. And despite the fact that I had to train mostly by myself, I still feel very confident. I know that I have a lot of experience. I know it's going to...
While that was playing, I actually got a text from Super Hot who told me I was right in that he did that to neutralize him. So, yeah, you know, I was correct, but that's why that happened. But...
Hey, listen, I'm pissed off at Flacco, bro. Nah, you copping a plea right there. There ain't no motherfucking neutralizing them, bro. You stand on business or you on some bitch ass shit. It is what it is. Street beefs, I think we got one. Your name is Eastern Orthodox Christian. You ain't even seen no part of the street. What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, man. Listen. I'm not the motherfucker you want to troll, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jump your ass in this arena and get this work. Or stay in your motherfucking lane, bro. Anyway, back to my motherfucking show. Thank you very much. So, yeah, man. Y'all let me know, man. What is this a big play that I'm not involved in? I only been doing this YouTube shit 3 months. So, I mean, it could be a big ass play that I don't know about. But to me, look like a bunch of motherfuckers sitting at this table right here, man. So they so for the dollar, man. What y'all think? Aside from this goofy motherfucker right here. What the rest of y'all think? Hit that like button, man.
Black people have to go to that extent, right? We have to go that far in trying to neutralize a racist just so our people don't get abused on national TV or, you know, national stream. Yo, Adin, you are a sick human being, man. Now, Adin Ross responded back to you know, to criticism of him having dude fight. And Adin's response is one that I expected. Adin Ross essentially rose to fame, rose to mainstream by utilizing rappers and hip hop. And then the minute he get backlash for having a racist on, he calls rappers horrible human beings and say that, you know, we're hypocritical for having rappers on our streams, but mad at him for having a racist who don't believe that black people are human.
I saw what Max said about me and stuff like that. Max says like it's nutty or some shit. Gypsy, bro. Everyone should really stay in their own lane. You're a streamer, bro, and as a streamer, you're here to express yourself. You came up from expressing yourself, and Max, you shouldn't really cater to cancel culture because you've been canceled, which is not real, multiple times by the community you're trying to stand by. There's nothing wrong with platforming people that have platforms, which, by the way, they don't just hate black people. He hates Jewish people, too. The name is literally brand risk, and I just don't appreciate people trying to tell me, what I shouldn't and should do on how to stream. I've been doing this for years, bro. And brand risk is something going really well. And this is the most successful event. You don't have to like Gypsy. I wanted Gypsy to lose too. He won. But it's just really stupid. These streamers pick and choose when to call something out. Everyone needs to be consistent. They need to be consistent. Then don't watch my event. Don't support my event. Don't text me supporting it. Then don't watch. If it doesn't live up to your morals, then don't watch. It's that simple.
I mean, I think people like me, I'm questioning your morals at this point. It's not about my morals. I know what the fuck I stand on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this confirms he don't like us. Cause Yeah. They done said it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's a word salad, man. You trying to make excuses and you know what I'm saying? Now that you're getting some backlash, your shit called brand risk, right? You should be able to expect that your brand gonna be at risk for some motherfucking backlash. And if you don't, then you a goofy. But this right here, I felt like needed to be covered. And again, anybody that has any contrary opinions is more than welcome to hit that link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And I can definitely explain to you how and why this will be offensive to some people. Hit that like button for your boy, man, because we ain't done. No, we ain't done.
And I see like communities getting on people's ass for pulling up. Dude, these streamers don't give a fuck about you. They all text me, they call me, we're friends outside of the shit. It's sad. The parasocial shit, it's cringe. I know you guys want to be different, want to get likes because it's cool to hate on me. It's cool to hate on all this shit. Cool, so be it. You guys have to understand, just because I had Gypsy fight, I'm Jewish. Does that mean I like the guy? No. Does that mean I stay with his beliefs? No. Does that mean that you have to too? No. But don't try to downplay and shit on brand risk. Don't. It's called brand risk. It's called brand risk. All right? And that's it.
Like I said, peace and love to everybody. If you want a platform weird, that's fine, bro. That's not on my platform. Please stop sending me links like that. I'm not even want to give that shit.
Oh, but it's okay to platform rappers with weird sex allegations and beating their girlfriends and all this stuff. Like, dude, everyone needs to be consistent this morning.
Okay, so look, do you see how he just deflected to the rappers? You know what I'm saying? The same rappers and entertainers that you are profiting on, right? Wack 100 is the manager of one of the rappers. You had a rapper fighting in your main event, right? So y'all see the spin when it's in their favor. Oh yeah, Blueface, he'll fight. I'll give him a little money to fight in my main event. I'll get Wack 100 up here. Yeah, they'll tap dance for me. Yeah, but when you get a little bit of backlash, well, look at the rappers. Why nobody's mad at the rappers? This is that culture vulturing, coon ass tap dancing, moonwalking shit that I ain't about. And you ain't gonna get that over here. And if you expecting that, you take your ass somewhere else. But I'm gonna keep it real. And a lot of these motherfuckers out here done sold they soul. And I'm gonna be real. That's why I fuck with my nigga Skull. Shout out to Big Skull. He was in the building tonight. That's why I fuck with Skull. Cause Skull real one, man. You know what I'm saying? Call it how you see it, call a spade, and let the chips fall where they may, man. That's how this shit go. All this other shit is goofy, man. You know what I mean? These two individuals at the end of this table right here, they had beef with each other long standing. They was talking about each other's sons and pulling up and bullets flying and elbows and timbos and what this look like to y'all, bro? Maybe I need glasses. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need some fucking glasses. Cause yeah, look pretty fucking peaceful to me, man. Hit that like button for your boy. We got a little bit more of this to cover. I'm just trying to point shit out in the game, man. Y'all take it how y'all want to take it. Do with it what you will. Subscribe to the channel,
It's just
though.
like, dude, it's just enough's enough, dude. Holy fuck.
Y'all know me. I've called out rappers more than anybody on this platform. I get backlash from it. So, look, I'm not going to say that Adin Ross is wrong about the rappers, but it's really convenient, right? You utilize the rappers. You have them on your stream as well, all right? You utilize them to give fame and to get lit. And then once you make your right-wing racist pivot, all of a sudden, it's very convenient now to say, hold on. If I can have racists who call black people the N-word and say black people deserve to all be deleted from the planet and black people is this and they're not humans, if I can have that guy, if I can work with that guy, then y'all can work with rappers, huh? I'm sorry, man. Call me biased, bruh. All right, call me biased, homie. All right. But a rapper who rap about, I don't know, doing drugs and selling drugs to people, I don't think that rapper is as bad as somebody who believes that a group of people is not human.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with
that.
that.
A group of people deserve to be taken from off earth. I don't feel like that rapper is worse than him. I'm sorry. Call me hypocritical, IQ. I'll be that. But it's
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
You now see those rappers as terrible when it's time to justify you working with an open and blatant racist. It's not cool, man. Now, Adin Ross did all of this, ruined his reputation, ruined how we look at him.
Oh, y'all thought it was over? Nah, that ain't even the half of this whole shit. That ain't even the half of this whole shit. As y'all can see, we done broke this down. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get to the conclusion of this whole shit. As Flacco's about to hit y'all with right now.
Now, just for the guy afterwards to say he's never fighting for Adin Ross again, and then called Adin Ross a derogatory name, then called the people who work with Adin Ross N-words.
Oh yeah, no, Cuffham's a coward, fat piece of shit, autistic looking, and you know, he had every opportunity. He could have done something. He could have said something when I was there. He didn't. So he's a. I will never fight on brand risk again. Never. There's literally no amount of money they can give me to do it again. I'll never fight for them again. And it's not because they were unprofessional or anything like that. They were very good to me. Like, let me just say this very clear. The brand risk promotion was very professional. Like, everybody that worked with me, like even you, Adin, like they were professional for the.
What? What? So this is the mindset of these ignorant motherfuckers, man. That's why I try to show y'all this so y'all could, I don't know, man. I'll just be thinking I'm the only one that see this shit. Like I feel like I'm in a Get Out movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling everybody, get the fuck out. And motherfuckers is still just walking in this motherfucker. I don't know. This is weird.
Sorry, name, then called the people who work with Adin Ross N-words.
Oh yeah, no, Cuffham's a coward, fat piece of shit, autistic looking, and you know, he had every opportunity. He could have done something. He could have said something when I was there. He didn't. So he's a. I will never fight on brand risk again. Never. There's literally no amount of money they can give me to do it again. I'll never fight for them again. And it's not because they were unprofessional or anything like that. They were very good to me. Like, let me just say this very clear. The brand risk promotion was very professional. Like, everybody that worked with me, like even you, Adin, like they were professional for the most part. The only time that they were not professional was when we did the face-off interview, which really pissed me off. That made me really angry. But other than that, they were good. Like, they had security with me all the time, watching my back everywhere I went. They gave me my own dressing room. You know, they paid me very quickly. They helped me out. You know, They wanted to book my room and my flight. I didn't allow them to do that, but everything else, like, they were super professional about. But I just won't fight for them again because of the way that I was treated, like with the crowd and with the commentary. I watched the fight, and the entire time the commentators are saying that this is winning, but he's not. He's losing, and he's
Yeah. Let me spin that back. He said he wasn't mad at how Adin Ross treated him. No. The face off supposed to be disrespectful. That's the other thing. They said it. The face off, you're supposed to be going belt to ass for real. Like, it's kick a drink over, throw a chair over at us, that go WWE style on. Nah, bruh. That ain't what we saw. That ain't what the fuck. We didn't see nothing nowhere close to that. I don't even know what else to say about this shit, man. Let's just get this shit over.
I didn't allow them to do that, but
in his motherfucking face.
Everything else, like, they were super professional about. But I just won't fight for them again because of the way that I was treated, like with the crowd and with the commentary. I watched the fight, and the entire time the commentators are saying that this is winning, but he's not. He's losing, and he's losing badly. And their whole time, you just hear them saying, like, yeah, super hot, hit him. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, let's say, dude, what the fuck are you to, like, even Rampage Jackson, who I have respect for as a fighter, I know he knows better. Like, I know he does. But he was just saying it because he hates white people. He hates our people. Period. End of story.
Oh, okay. He hates our people. He hates white. Listen, bruh. If there are any white people that are watching this show, this is the message that I want to get out. And it's message time. I'm going to the big screen about this shit. If there's any white people that, hey, first of all, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy, first and foremost. Subscribe to the channel, share the channel with your friends. But if there's any white people listening, man, I want y'all to know this about black people. We spend zero time thinking about whatever the fuck y'all think we thinking about. We spend all of zero time thinking about what y'all doing, how y'all moving, whatever dance craze y'all into, whatever fucking board game y'all playing. None of that shit. So, I don't know why y'all would think that shit, to be honest with you. Like, I've never been chilling with the homies, and they was like, hey, yo, let's do what that white dude was doing. Nah, we ain't on that. Now, I do, when I scroll across social media for this show, I do see a lot of emulation of us. And it's cool. Like, y'all you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be down, that's cool. Make sure y'all paying for these emulations that y'all doing. Y'all paying somebody, helping out some brother or some sister, and pay it forward. That's how we all become better as one. But if you're not willing to do that, and you willing to talk like this goofy motherfucker right here, then you got to take what's coming, man. And, you know, that's how this shit go. And you can't cry and bitch and complain when they show up at your front door. But please believe, we don't spend no time thinking about nothing that got to do with y'all. We got our own goddamn problem. You know what I mean? But I just feel like it's important to point this out because there are people that still have this mindset. And it's not everybody. It's not all white people, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it's right here at the bottom. I believe it's Cali Dre. Yeah, let me it's gonna scroll by in a minute. Right when it scroll by, I'm gonna shout that shit out. I appreciate you, Nate said it. I feel like it's important to point this out because yes, $ Cali Dre. There it go, right there. Yeah. I feel like it's important to point this out because it's not, I'm not saying all people are one way or the other way. But what I will say is when shit like this happen, you got to call this shit out. And you got to kind of see the angles and who's on whose side and who's aligning with who and who's chopping it up with who and who's, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, all these motherfuckers right here done sold they soul. Straight up. And it ain't like even this dude is some kind of big fighter. He's a fucking nobody. But this was a play to try to get attention. And it we'll see how it actually ends up. But this was a choice. Just like a lot of the things when I cover in politics and I say this is a choice. It was a choice for us to bomb Iran. It's a choice for these people to be storming the Capitol. It's a choice for Donald Trump not to be doing shit about it. All this shit is connected, man. It's a systematic connection, man. You know what I'm saying? If you think years back, a lot of these kooks and crazy motherfuckers was like in the background and shit. They got a battery in their back now. And that's the thing that I'm paying the most attention to. Chris Ray said it himself. The number one threat in this country is white supremacists. Donald Trump's own dude said that. So again, y'all let me know in the comments if I'm blind, but I'm seeing very a heightened energy about a lot of this, disparaging other cultures thing. And I'm just not with it. And we ain't going for that shit over here. And that's just what it is. So, I feel like it's important to point this shit out. All the white people that's rocking with me, hey, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep it real over here all day. Please believe that. And it might get a little uncomfortable, but that's how you grow. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with you.
So they were pushing like the narrative of me losing during the comments, and that can sway like an audience.
I'm sure, all right, the people who say, well, he's not racist, he's just, I'm sure we'll get those people, bro. All right, but let me know what y'all think about Adin getting in business with a guy like this. Let me know, man. What's the excuse this time? I want to know, all right? I want to know what is the excuse this time. I want to know how you guys are going to paint this as black people are sensitive and we're being soft and get over it, cupcake. Let me know what the excuse is this time. All right. And if you're watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out how Charlamagne the God just exposed.
Nah, Flacco, we ain't doing all that shit. We ain't doing all that shit. But where am I at with this shit, man? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is. That's where I'm at with it. Oh, you sent it. Hold on. Let me look real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Definitely gotta make sure I check that. I most definitely did get it. Listen, and this is much appreciated. Nate said it, hitting that cash app. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, man. Nah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. We're gonna do a lot of different things on this channel, man. But one of the things I'm definitely going to point out is the spin, the bullshit, the hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to see it how I see it. And y'all let me know if y'all see it differently. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. I ain't right all the time, but on this, I'm most definitely look on this shit right here. Nah, not that shit. Not that shit. This right here. On this shit right here. Oh yeah, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. These motherfuckers right here, so they suck. And so, I just, you know what I'm saying? This should be weird. Man, I've been doing this shit 3 months, man. I've been a YouTuber for 3 months. You feel what I'm talking about? Yeah. Anytime want to make sure I support my people. I definitely appreciate it, Queens. Yeah, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just think it's important to point this out, man, because if you know, it it was crazy how it came to my mind, right? Because I'm you know, everybody want to see Blueface and what he got going on. Yeah, okay, cool. But then I was like, damn, the Charleston White thing and then the White 100 thing, I broke that down yesterday on yesterday's show. Like, damn, that's an interesting little thing. They didn't just squash their beef over. Okay, cool. Adin Ross got the bag. Okay, he did. But then the rest of this started to unfold, and it just started to look a different way to me. And so I was like, yeah, all these motherfuckers that sold they sold, man. So at the end of the day, I guess what I'm trying to tell y'all is this is the remix with Cali Dre. And we ain't going that motherfucker way, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, whether it's 0 people in this motherfucker. If I'm talking to myself in this motherfucker, or you know, I got a couple hundred, a couple thousand, but I just feel like we at a point where we gotta speak truth and we gotta call out the bullshit. And that's what we're gonna do over here, man. So I appreciate y'all supporting the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel as well. Share the video, man. I'm on YouTube, Twitch. I'm streaming on Kick now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that's rocking with me on Kick. But yeah, man, I'll be back in this bitch tomorrow, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I hope I get y'all some things to think about, man. And you know what I'm saying? Definitely, if y'all got stories y'all want me to cover as well, send them to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think we learned a lot tonight. What else did we talk about? The Jasmine Crockett situation. Her security guard got shot. That's probably gonna be more information on that. But the moral of that story is don't pull a gun on the police, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a good look. You know what I'm saying? How he got to where he got to with all the fake identities and all that shit, I think there's more that need to come out on that. What else did we talk about? We talked some politics with Skull Gang Toya. She came in the building and represented. Appreciate her for her time, you know what I'm saying, coming to bless us with that game she gave us. You know what I mean? And what else did we learn tonight? Oh yeah, Trump fucking up. Yeah, gas prices out of motherfucking control. Gas $25 a gallon out here in California, and I'm pissed off about it, bro. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. In the words of Jesse Jackson, keep hope.
Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got no time for that limelight. I'm from California, man, I guess we'll start with that. Banged out starter caps, glued to the cul-de-sac, looking like an artifact, trying to get their money back. Yellow jackets coming, I'm about to have a heart attack. Southeast San Diego, we was at the heart of that. You moved about the hood, my nigga, you ain't want no part of that. Move to work and let the money drip the laundry mat. I pray to God the homie get his little daughter back. So many problems and it's not even a part of rap. So many suckers and they hating and they copycat. And life is bigger than these bitches that you hollered at. And if you bleed it out, I better get $3 back. And all I'm giving is the facts. Pay attention to the stats and never making mention of the jacks. Gotta keep the money stacked, work your way through the traps. Money motivated to the max. Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my